But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Jungle Squadcast. Before we even start, I'd like to humbly apologize for the inconvenience for last week's episode, but I hope you guys are enjoying that shit. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and keep them views going. Good episode. Shout out to Lodak. All right. It's your boy, Ape Loso. Welcome to episode 74, and I'm here with Mr. Rad. Unfortunately, Rah's not here today, okay? He will be back. Shout out to Rahh. All right, we got some returning guests and a brand new friend of the show, you feel me? Mosaic Mind, what up?
What up, what up? Good to be back.
Mr. Reggie, right?
Mr. Ruger Reg. Call me Reg. Ruger Reg. Reggie is cool.
So Reg or Reggie?
Reg is cool.
If I can say Reg, I'll say Reg.
Call me Reg, bro. Reg.
Yo, he always adds the Mr. to the front of it, and you're just like, nigga.
Mr. Reg.
You make me sound
Mr. Reg,
like,
what's up? How you doing?
You sound like a superhero now.
I mean, we definitely unk-age, like unk status. We have to embrace it, not shame from it.
Nigga called you
not on
old.
status yet.
Nigga say you an old nigga. I gotta say Mr.
Listen, if my sister has not had a baby yet, I am not an uncle yet.
So how old do you think he is?
You look like a calm 28.
A calm 28. He being modest. He being cool. I know damn well I look 30.
Nah. You look like you round up to 30 though, for sure.
Yeah, and I'm like I'm turning 33 this year.
33?
Yeah.
Damn, this nigga could be our dad, bro.
I ain't think he was gonna answer.
Put that out there?
I put that out there, yeah.
Nah, my
I'm up there
sister's
too.
like
This is year
in her
3 too
30s.
for
And y'all
me.
went to school together? How many times you stayed back?
I'm about 32 years.
Oh, wait, you 32?
Yeah.
Y'all niggas is
bro.
unks.
Sure,
They're
man.
unks.
Unks. Soon to be our brothers.
Where are the young bucks?
Where
Maybe?
y'all at?
I'm
Yes,
27.
27.
28.
Yeah.
28. So them knees gonna start cracking soon. Don't worry.
I mean, honestly, if we went to the same high school, we would have been in high school together.
So what was
Well,
the
we would have
biggest
been
difference?
sophomores, you would have been seniors.
Yeah, that's not too
Yeah,
bad.
we're right.
Like
Yeah,
post 30,
we
what was your biggest difference in your
sophomores-
body that y'all felt?
Huh?
Like in like post 30, like what y'all feel is the big difference about life, your body, like what's the real change?
It's really the knees, I think.
Damn.
Yeah,
Is that just a black person thing, though? Like,
No, that's almost every person thing.
Yeah.
So white is
I would
Mr.
say that,
Rogers
and-
guy was like, my knees. I was like,
Yeah.
his knee, everybody's knees.
Yeah, I would say that and
It's
anxiety.
because we don't walk a lot in our modern society. It's a lot of sitting. If you want some strong knees, pause. You either got to be
gotta be
the
walking.
female sucking dick, or you got to be doing a lot of walking and squats.
I mean, but it's also...
Does that actually help your knees being on? Isn't that the same
I
as
don't
like sitting?
Strength, like you feel me?
I
Like,
think basic
That
exercise
gives
as
you
well. I mean,
strength.
as long as you're...
knee strength.
As long as you're like building strength with the weight you're acquiring with the, as age progresses, I think that's what helps like keep the pressure off of your knees, to be
True,
honest.
true.
So it's like if you're just getting bigger and you're like older, obviously, you get that little extra weight from the meals you eat now. You don't just burn it off. Like
Yeah.
you're going to feel more weight you're putting
It's
down
not
on your
used to
knees.
that.
Bro, he
Yeah.
just said you looking like Johnny Bravo.
Yo, that was my
Check
favorite.
the pecs, nigga.
Black Johnny Bravo? That'd be dope. If they reboot
they should
it
do that.
and make him a nigga.
Yeah.
I miss Cartoon Network days.
That'd be dope.
Nah, he'd go to jail.
If he's
Nah,
black.
he would.
After the first
All the
episode,
shit he
he
did,
take
if
it
he was
fast.
black, yeah, he was gone.
First episode, he hollered at a chick. It's over.
First chick. First chick.
As soon as he grabbed
Hey,
Shorty,
mama. Like, what shit?
That's gone. He's gone.
I like this nigga.
That's why we got Superfly. Let's leave Johnny
his
Bravo.
rival
to
is
the
definitely going to be a cop.
You talking about the new Superfly or the old Superfly?
retro Superfly.
Because I can't deal with that new Superfly.
It was kind of mid.
He was like vanilla ice cream, like out the machine.
Yeah.
Wait, what you mean?
It was like what they say about industry
don't know.
plants. Like he was like an industry plant, like
Oh, I know what you're talking
for the
about.
streets.
The rapper dude, right? That got the
Superfly.
perm and shit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He
That
was
was
wild.
lustful.
It
Yeah,
was in here. It was in.
But anyways, welcome back,
yeah. Thank
Mr.
you,
Sikani,
thank you.
aka the host of Mosaic Minds Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all follow and subscribe to that.
Please do, please
What's
do.
up? How's life? How y'all been?
Man? Life be lifing, but I'm still alive.
How many times since the last time you saw me, you drugged your mother?
Yo,
Yo,
I don't even think he knows about that.
Oh yeah, this
Last
nigga.
time
Long story short, because if you want,
Yeah,
what
feel me,
episode
yeah.
was it? The
So you
last
gotta go back for
episode.
that.
Yeah, you gotta go back for that. Give
It
that's
was
an
either
extra view.
49 or 50. One of
Yeah,
them.
I think it was 50. I remember
yeah,
you getting
yeah,
hyped
yeah.
saying it's episode 50, guys.
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah. But basically, I gave my mom I didn't give my mom, but I accidentally forgot to tell her that there was brownies on the counter that had a high amount of THC in it, and she ended up like going to the hospital and.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. Oh, I did tell you
I
that?
remember you told me that.
Okay, good. Yeah.
That was fun. Yeah,
Man.
that was ape shit.
You feel me? So is she okay?
Nah, she's good. I mean, she's been, she has a brownie phobia, but
That's good.
that's not even a joke.
We don't need her on no more.
That's an actual condition.
That's yeah.
She's afraid of
It happened, I guess.
A brownie phobia? Damn, she got to go to therapy for that?
Yeah, she just gotta see the packaging and know
How
what
much
it.
weed was in that shit?
That was a lot, bro. I was smoking every day, 3 times a day at the time. We had one brownie, and we was like, we was done. Like
She had the whole.
she had like equivalent to like 3, because she had like a whole
Half?
like
She cut off a
not
roll
half,
and,
but like you know how you have a
herself.
row and you cut like a row in 3, you got like a regular size. She had like as if you cut 3 to give to 3 people.
as
But it
a
was
strip,
but
she
it's
just ate it.
yeah.
That's
It's like a
crazy.
foot long, like Subway's foot long cookie.
Yo, I'm glad. Yeah, that's a great
It's a
cookie.
foot long cookie?
Yeah, bro, they got a foot long cookie.
It's
now.
there. That shit was so fire. I ain't gonna lie.
They might as well just call that shit a foot long glizzy. Because that's why am I eating that's not even a cookie. It's a fucking long ass oval. I don't want that.
You talking about that Subway?
No,
cookie?
it's
Yeah,
not.
it kinda
I
looks
think
like
it's
a-
I've seen the advertisement. How much is that shit? $3?
I don't even
I
know.
don't know. I ain't
You
gonna
gotta
lie.
show me
It
a
was-
picture of this because I'm a
Big ass.
It's like in
Yeah.
a tray. It looks like it's like a loaf.
We can't even eat a banana
It's like a
in
chocolate
peace,
chip.
but we
Imagine
can
walking out with that
eat
shit in
a
the store in the
12-inch
hood.
chocolate chip.
You'd eat that shit.
Like what?
Yeah.
Not together. Like,
Nah, it's not. It's
like
Bro,
like,
it
by
it's in
yourself
like a
by then.
12-inch container, but it's not like in the size of like a. Yeah.
It fits better
Yeah, nah.
than a regular cookie in a cup.
It don't look
when
like-
you think about it.
nah, that
It's
shit
a
crazy.
dipping cookie.
I can't eat that, man. You gotta tell them to break it up before
Yeah,
you
you
serve
definitely,
it.
yo, cut that
Serve
shit
it
in
break
half.
that up.
squares.
Yeah.
Break that up.
Or
Put
peel
that
it
shit in the
off like a
microwave.
banana. Like, you feel me?
Nah, you go home, cut it in squares if you feel that way.
Nah.
Yeah,
Now you can just hold it, dip it, do
You
that.
gotta chop that joint up before you serve it
That's-
to me.
that's
I'm not
what
gonna
she
lie. I
said.
did eat it piece by piece, but like it's like in a so-
Yeah, like how do you even hold it? Any way you
Snickers
hold
bar.
it is gay. Because you have to two-hand it.
Listen, when you make cookies a
Especially if
sexual
it's
thing, that's a
freshly
problem.
baked, that shit gonna melt, right? So you definitely gotta make sure your shit like really, like, nah, come on, bro.
I try not to think those thoughts while eating cookies, so I'm gonna just enjoy my cookie. I need to eat the
That's
cookie.
why they started it off with making it circle cookies instead of dick-shaped cookies. Just
I ain't
to
gonna lie,
avoid
that
this
might-
conversation
Yo.
right here. You feel me?
I mean, I can't lie though. I baked a lot of Toll House cookies in my life, and even though they start off as a square, somehow when they come out the oven, it becomes a circle. So I think that's like science.
Bro, it's
I
because
don't
it starts
think I-
off pause thick in the middle, and then as the heat rises, it like melts and then spreads out like a pancake.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm happy we got to talk
Talk
about
about
baking.
some-
Try the
Yeah.
foot long cookie at
What
Subway.
about you,
Word.
Reg? How you been?
I've been chilling, man. Just
Who are you, man? What do you do?
Oh yeah.
So what you do, man? He a ghost. They're like, who the
Yeah,
fuck is this
Yeah,
nigga?
like where
Yo,
you
man,
come
my
from?
name is Ruger Reg, man. I'm from Westchester County, man. I'm a writer, actor, director. You know what I'm saying?
Producer.
You be acting?
I be acting. I do a little, you know what I'm saying? Do a little bit of everything. but-
Respectfully, why did they not cast you as Carlton for the reboot of Bel Air? Because
They
you
should've,
would have
B.
did it perfect.
They should. Y'all been getting that my whole life, bro.
Nah, but the
I've been
reboot
getting the
though,
Carlton.
they made him such like into a
They
flamboyant
got him
opposite.
yeah.
But you,
They got him as like some small African homie.
Yeah.
You know, you remind me of Lloyd. You seen Lloyd?
nah.
Get it, shorty.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she's fine too.
Yeah.
Yo, that's funny.
You should, you know?
The hair, yeah.
No,
I see
yo,
it, I
what-
see it.
Was she 5'2" or 5'2"?
Actually, it was confirmed that she's fine too, not 5'2". He said it. It was a video of him on stage. He stopped the crowd and everything. Said, "These actual words."
That was
my
dope.
guy.
At least he confirmed it. I actually never knew the difference.
Me
Respectfully.
neither. I love that song too. That was on like 106 in Park for like a year straight.
That was the song that came up when your mom was cleaning, and then you feel me like, all right, we knew what time it was. All right, make sure I clean my bed before she come in here yelling at me.
That's a fact.
Everything ready.
Nah, let me stop. But yo, anything else you want to add as far as who you are?
Yeah, nah, man, but that's mainly what I do. I'm a writer. I do the skits on a lot of content creator, social commentary. So I dabble in a lot, but I mainly want to say I'm a writer. You know.
So like, how did you guys connect for the podcast then?
Well,
we knew each other for a minute. You know, we shot skits and shit together. What else we did? That's really it. I mean, you've been a guest on my podcast, technically twice before. I was
I've seen that shit.
He actually he was in a web series with me too.
Yeah, I was in a web series to help him. Yeah,
Situations, check that out. Situations.
So you pretty much put him through like 2 auditions and then was like, all right, you're my co-host now.
He said, oh, he get to work.
Honestly, he secretly auditioned and I didn't even know he was doing it.
Oh shit!
After a while, I was just like, I ain't gonna lie. The vibe with you was like, that's like, you know, because we're both comedic and we kind of feed off of each other's comedy.
Yeah, you was the one that was freestyling, right?
I was freestyling when we did the intro and everything.
Yeah,
like
that shit had me crying. You was singing and shit. That was dope.
Yeah, that actually might end up being the actual intro.
You made me want to like bring back a game that we actually started before we get into music. This perfect transition. It's like, we'll say a bar and then we gotta continue the bar type shit.
Okay, it don't gotta be on beat, do it?
Nah, if you want me to play beat, I guess, but
no, I was just making sure because it's better with time to think for me. But I'm nice.
So you gotta say a word,
sentence, just keep it going. So stop next. So Rad, we could go like this, or I can start, and it could go like a circle like that.
All right, so I guess so we can get the feel.
You started the game, so you wanted the game, so you start the bars, I guess.
And it's only right to go clockwise.
All right. I said in God we trust, but they envy us. It's JSC boys, and we don't give a fuck.
JSC boys, and we don't give a fuck. Run up, try to get some. JSC boys, we don't give a fuck. Run up on us, and you run out of luck.
And if you think we getting touched, we don't give a fuck. Pluck with a knife is what I do to you. Pass this shit, cause I don't be spared.
You sound confused.
Okay, I don't even know where to go with that. Should I run with the confused or the buck truck?
Start it over, bro.
Should have left it at
ready?
cluck. He said cluck.
Let's do a beat.
Nah, we got this. We got this acapella.
You sure?
Yeah, we got it. All right, ready? First off, I kill niggas. Let me stop. Shout out to him. All right. First off, I'm on the block with a bird. Flip it, cause that's the word.
Yeah.
You heard what you heard, and I'm dancing on these niggas like you got served.
You got served more like you got swerve. I had a bitch in my DM, sorry, she got curved.
She got curved, bitch. She got nerve. Talking about I'm fine, but she got hurt.
She got hurt. I got word. That's when I hopped up in the whip. Started it. Hit my nigga up. Said,
left him with a red dot shirt. I'm here with it. Nah, let me stop.
You skip me like a skip card in Uno. You know. Getting bitches pregnant like Juno.
Yeah. I'm only stopping niggas when they start stuttering. So I'ma just keep it going because they mumbling. I don't give a fuck because I stay hustling. You already know they always stay ducking shit. Let me stop because I'm real nice. Let me stop because I'ma get hype. They feeling blue, but I ain't talking Skype. She acting naughty because I want a pipe. All right, let's do one more. It's gonna be the singing version.
Okay.
This thing.
So no rapping now.
No rapping?
Yeah. It gotta be like a melody.
Melody? Subject? What we
got
We staying on the gang?
Let's do the Zoe 101 theme song, but with our own verse.
Oh, okay.
I know you see me not in fear. Raining bucks, no money here.
I hope you might have to change it. You don't know Zoe one.
Oh, all right. What else?
I'm gonna shoot the kid
today.
It feel good. I
mean, I know the show, but I stopped watching. When she got pregnant, I heard it was over, right?
Yeah, but damn, that was like 3 seasons deep. They did a whole reboot, brought back part like all of them grown up and shit.
Damn, I ain't even.
All right, what's another one that's catchy then?
Do all that.
No.
You lost me. That's too old.
Too old.
Yeah, that's the 90s.
Yeah, that's what it got.
Yeah, that was when I was a child watching that in the 90s. I was like still sucking on the titty.
He said, so sit still, cause he gonna
This is all that.
What?
How about the Fresh Prince intro? Since we were talking about Carlton. Oh, but that's not a song though.
Oh, it's not singing. It's not singing.
What about Love by Keisha
how about
Cole?
this? How about this?
Because now this is a podcast all about how our life got turned on the upside down.
What about Love by Keisha Cole?
That's okay.
All right, this is taking them.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I had one.
All right, I got it. I'm gonna start it. I used to think this pie wasn't hard enough.
Wait, hold on. Before you do that, I can't stop but think of the OJ. What's his name? OT Genesis joint.
Well, he did. He did.
Yeah,
A
he
remix.
did. He did that. He did like something like that.
Yeah,
Never knew that I was crippin'.
Yo, I did that.
Get the tripping. Alright. He was really singing on that shit too, like sweating, going. I was like, yo, that ain't funny nigga.
let's see who's gonna hit the high note. All right. I used to think this pod wasn't hard enough.
Oh, he went the same line.
Don't know why I woke up to start the stuff.
But I ain't wasting time trying to figure
That's a cheat.
out what we talking about on this pod right now.
And I can't believe we always hearing you.
No, he passed it early. But I'm singing still, so I'm gonna pass it awkwardly.
Cause I guess that's what you got to do. Cause
You
got the high note.
That wasn't even it.
love.
Make believe. You ain't even hit that. You ain't even hit that right.
My bad.
Podcast.
Never knew this shit was so lit.
But I knew I'd get my dick licked.
By who? Not me.
Yo, bitch.
Never knew that was on the table.
Yeah.
So I guess the energy was off on that one.
We tried. I respect the effort, though.
Almost there.
Yeah.
Either we failed and
We need
made this
prep
shit
for this.
viral. Really?
Those are like
I feel like it strengthened the friendship, you know?
Yeah, like it's just the energy, the vibes.
if you want to do it right, you got to do it like wilding out, and you know they write the
Yeah, we could do that.
for the rhymes. So
But it's
like,
more fun to see like us fucking up and like, oh, these niggas can't rap. You feel me? Like I like
definitely.
that.
I don't
nah,
spit.
because we definitely have that person
Pause.
that's been watching the first 20 minutes, seen all this, and was like, this has no substance, and just turned off the pod.
Nigga, no.
don't rhyme.
They didn't sit there with
Entertainment
us.
cast, nigga. We are entertaining. We've been doing good. If y'all don't trust the process by now, we don't want you on it. We only want people to follow the process, trust the process, and help us guide us to the next level.
Guys,
You
we
feel
get
me?
into substance later.
Yeah,
As
substance.
we progress.
You feel me? Because look, this is how we transition. You feel me? Good rapping. Because we are not good at rapping. Clearly, we can't freestyle. We can't do that. We gonna leave it to the OG.
That's
So
tough.
speaking of good rapping niggas, did y'all not hear Eminem, The Death of Slim Shady, the whole entire album?
Bro,
No, not even.
that
I think I
album
heard
was
one or two
fire.
songs.
Hold on. What you said?
So I think I heard like one or two songs.
You just heard the ones that came out though.
The ones you played
Pretty
before
much.
the show.
Oh, the trash hits. All right. What about you, bro?
Bro, that album was a masterpiece in my opinion. It was really, really good. I enjoyed like all of the songs. There were like maybe like one I didn't, but I don't even feel like I can complain. Like he did a great job at getting rid of Slim Shady in my opinion.
I gotta say, the ones that I did hear reminded me of the old school Slim Shady for sure. Like,
That was the goal he was aiming for. I mean, he wanted to give back that retro feel, that other personality that he had, and reflect on it, I guess.
I respect that.
Me personally, I feel like The Death of Slim Shady went to like a college university on like in the master's program on how to create a conceptual album the right way through and through. he accomplished his goal as far as the imagery with the lyrics, as far as the strategic skits that he put down, and just basically the title, everything coincided with one theme, which was him trying to kill off someone that was from the past. And he did that really, really masterfully by basically, I don't know how he edited like that or rap like that to rap like the old Slim Shady used to sound, and then the current Marshall, and like he basically was going back and forth. And like one of my favorite songs that really put the album together was Guilty Conscious Part 2, and he was actually talking to basically himself, but
like
his Slim
His
Shady
alter ego.
version and
Right.
Slim Shady version and Eminem, they were both like talking to each other, going back and forth like, yo bro, like I made you, like you would not be here without me. And Eminem was just like, nigga, I gotta kill you off because I'm better off without you.
Like, so it was like a deeper like thing behind the whole album.
Yeah, it was
Exactly.
introspective. Like he was really basically reflecting and looking at himself the entire time. Like
Yeah, I think he spoke on like basically how like he created him out of like from his addiction, you know, like the things he was dealing with, and that's why he was the character he was. And now that he's past those things, he's like, I have to kill you off and let go of it, because like when you listen to the beginning half songs as Slim Shady, he talks the most shit like possible.
Really?
Yeah, like he literally goes crazy. He's talking about fuck blind people, fuck Christopher Reeves, made a whole dance to Christopher Reeves, who played the original Superman, that was paralyzed from the waist down because he got dragged by a horse, like making songs about like cripples. And then from there he's like, no, like literally I think it was a representation of you need to let go of your addictions, because if not, you see your addictions can hurt anybody. Like you just hurt people.
hurt people. And one of the other things that was really like controversial is that when the album first dropped, it was like the most like viewed album of like all time for debut for like Spotify, I believe. But
I guess because he hasn't dropped one in a minute, right?
I mean, it's Eminem.
yeah, once he drops, he's just gonna, he has that core fan base and is gonna rock out. So people are gonna tune in. But I just don't like the fact that as soon as he drops the album, you already see a bunch of headlines and stuff like that about what and who he's talking about on the song. But he literally gave out a fair warning, said, yo, this is a concept album, listen to the album full through. Because he was disrespecting people and shit like that, but he definitely did like wrap it up about why that was the character and why he is trying to get away from that. You see how uncomfortable it's making all of you. So that's basically the whole entire concept. That was done great.
I guess that's why he hasn't gotten in trouble yet. But yeah,
he did get in trouble though, because Candace Owens, like literally as soon as the first day, within like 4 hours, she's like on her like stream and she's like, yo, Eminem just made a diss about me because he mentions Candace Owens like twice in like 2 different songs. Oh, wow. And I can't remember the exact words, but basically he's just like, yo, I can't diss her because I want to pipe, and like she's basically trying to pretend to be black when she really fuck with white people, all that extra shit, like typical shit typical rhetoric that people already heard. You feel me? So with that being said, I feel like she just jumped the gun because she just heard, she probably just saw that and saw like, he's talking shit about me, and then she went in on that nigga, bro. This nigga's out of date. He is whack. Look what he has to do to get clout. Like he is irrelevant. But there's some facts to it though, because even though the album's great, there's definitely some 100% there's cons to it. And one of the cons is like that I can see an argument being made is that he doesn't know what to talk about anymore. Like the stuff like Rad was saying, like how he was talking about like people who are paralyzed, the blind people, transgender, and all that extra shit.
Yeah, he brought up Caitlyn Jenner like 6 times
all
before
throughout
30 minutes.
The entire album is mentioned like multiple times. Like he just kept repeating the same content and saying it differently. So like that was the one main thing. So we understood the theme, but like I feel like he thought we were like special ed, that he kept having to like trace and tell us what the hell was going on. I'm like, bro, we get it. So that was one of my like main cons with it.
I feel that. I feel like the first half of Slim Shady is really a lot of like disrespect, and then towards the end it's I gotta clean up with apologies to make sure I'm not canceled later.
Well, he's not cleaning up with apologies. So the concept of the album was that he was going back and forth with his alter ego through the entire time. At a certain point, he finally kills off that alter ego. After Eminem kills the alter ego, he starts to introduce the type of music that's probably going to be him moving forward with his upcoming music.
Right after Guilty Conscience 2, that's when it makes the transition because he kills them at the end.
Then he starts, making a song shouting out Haley, and like he starts talking about like people to save me, and like he just gets real introspective and like less like of an asshole, and start really being like all passionate. Like it reminded me of like the Recovery era.
Does he still have a beard?
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah, you didn't see the Toby video, bro?
Nah.
All right, watch last week's episode for the Toby breakdown, and you're gonna want to watch it, or just watch the video.
I was gonna ask you,
whichever
from what you heard, would you give the album a listen?
Yeah, no, I definitely would. It sounds like an in-depth kind of like, kind of like a. You know what I'm saying? I know.
Same.
There's other issues.
When you first was talking about it, I was like, I doubt I'm gonna go back in and listen to this album. That's what I was saying at first, but after y'all said it, I was like, now I kind of want to see.
It sounds like there's layers to it.
Yeah,
it's like
are you both Eminem fans at all?
I was
in the past.
Are you a fan of rap? That's the question.
No,
he just put on a masterclass of what fucking rap is, and he put a display on it. He just did it in such an egregious, vulgar way. Like it's just like. That's what makes it controversial, but that's what also made Slim Shady, and that's what he's getting rid of.
So I still think he's one of the best lyricists of all time. To be honest with you, I just when it comes to like listening to him for a bop, like Eminem's just not
that's
on
the
like
problem
for a while.
Right there. The album, great album, but none of that. I'm adding to the list.
Not on the Friday.
It goes on.
Where do you listen to Eminem? Like where do you listen to Eminem?
But that's like a lot of the greatest albums right now.
Commuting during a workout.
I'm not listening to Eminem
so he
during
got
a workout.
some
shit. Too mad.
You would say on the album he got something you could work out to possibly? Definitely.
I mean, people use anger in their work with working out. Like
that's like true.
Is it majority angry the whole album?
He's not necessarily angry. He's like more sassy.
Very aggressive.
Sassy.
Sassy?
Yeah.
Talking shit.
Old sassy guy. And he's like basically trying, like he says it so many times, like they try to cancel me, Gen Z me, bro. Like mad times. It's just like, bro, we get it. I get the theme. I get what you're trying to do. But instead of reiterating it, add more substance and more layers to the actual content of what you're talking about. Instead of just showing the like juggling of lyrics and symbolism and shit like that we know you can and are good at. The third, I would say, issue is, bro, there's a time and a place to just really just reflect and be like, yo, maybe it's time to give it up. Because Eminem really doesn't have anything to offer our current generation, how our ear kind of like is conditioned to listening to.
I agree.
And like the perfect like similarity or comparison I can make right now is, y'all remember that I think it was a Hulu docu-series on like the Brooklyn Five, like those 5 kids who got wrongly misled.
Yeah, what's it called? Like
you watched it?
They See Us or something like that?
No, Central Park 5.
Yeah, Central Park 5.
Yeah.
So a lot of people said like Central Park 5 was like so great that it was, you can only watch it one time. And then that one time was good enough to fully get what the fuck was going on. And you can make that exact comparison with Eminem's like The Death of Slim Shady. Because like listen to it one time, you understand it. That shit hit here, fuck you up. You go through the whole roller coaster. You appreciate the lyrics if you fuck with lyrics.
That was a good album.
And then you're like, all right, I don't necessarily need to, I understood, I got what I needed from it and I'm good.
I get that. I'm definitely going to give it a spin.
Because I never seen Central Park 5 again after that. Have y'all?
I've seen the doc. I've seen the actual thing on Netflix.
That's what I'm saying. Like after that, you didn't see it though.
That's the I forget, When They See Us or something like that.
When They See Us, yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah, When They See Us. That's what it's called. Yeah. But it was about the Central Park kids.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I couldn't watch that. I heard too much about it, and shit like that became me tight.
Depressed and shit.
Yeah,
get me depressed. I'm looking at police different and shit like that the next day. I'm looking at everybody like I'm looking at white people in general. I'm gonna be honest. As light as I am, I'm still,
Nah, they still come at you crazy.
My brother.
Yeah, I've been tanning though.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know about y'all, but like I feel like they ain't been on it like that recently.
They wait until after the election until they get immunized. Is that how you say it? By President Trump.
Until they get immunity.
Yeah, basically.
And they gonna start fucking niggas up again.
Yeah, be like, oh, I can't go to jail for it, but I'm sorry, it was by accident.
I had to shoot him.
Wild.
He was just doing his job.
I saw him reaching. I thought it was a gun.
He's a good worker.
Yeah.
He's just doing his job.
They suspended me and I'm going to therapy.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's how the next 4 to 8 years is about to be. But before we get into all that politics shit, we definitely got more music. Does anybody else have anything more to say about Eminem?
I give that album 8.8. Just an 8.
8 point. Oh, 8.
It's an 8. I liked it. It was a good album. I
actually liked the 8.8 because it was very
8.8.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only reason why is because it's close. It's a great album, but the constant usage of the same thing, same material, it was a little bit like too much.
The repetition kind of,
way too repetitive. It was just like, bro, how many times I have to hear about Bruce Jenner? How many times do I have to hear about Kim Jong? Okay, I get it. Like, it was like the same thing with Dave Chappelle when he had a special, like, just kept talking about the transgender shit. I'm like, bro, I get it. You don't like them?
Yeah, that's just
what
every
else
stand-up.
makes you funny?
Yeah.
Bro said, I'm like Bruce Jenner because I'm a man, bitch. Man, bitch.
He laughed at his own joke. I'm like, oh, that shit was cool, but it's like, nigga, you can't listen to that with your shorty. You can't listen to that with like your dad, your mom, like your daughter.
Not.
It's just for his fans.
That's one of them things you gotta watch and just talk about with the right people.
It's like how you watch porn. You gotta do that shit by yourself in private. Make sure nobody knows you're watching it. That's Eminem's music.
Yeah.
I gotta stop comparing like things to porn. Yeah,
Just a little. Here just now, I was like, that's like, why did you just go straight to porn?
Because porn is like it's the dead end for a lot of things.
You
and I
just
feel like
SpongeBob, an episode of SpongeBob, or something different.
But I feel like porn is like it's
the bread and butter.
It's the nail on the coffin.
He said the bread and butter.
But yeah, 8.8. Give it a listen. Let me know what y'all think.
Yeah, I'll definitely get back to you on that for sure.
Speaking of like, good music, DK, how y'all feel about the Ice Spice Central C? She's dropping like single after single off her upcoming album Y2K, I think it's called. Mm-hmm. And then this is another single. It's called Did It First, and it's featuring Central C. Okay. Y'all older niggas, so yeah, I feel like y'all have more of a stronger opinion towards this type of music in this generation. You want to lay it on us?
I mean,
heavy pause.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you. Ice Spice kind of is like she's a lot getting used to. Like she
takes a lot to get used to.
She's past the one hit wonder.
No, she's established in the industry. I'm not gonna say how. I'm not gonna use the P word, but
what's the P word?
Y'all guess the P word?
Promo or penis?
No, plant.
Oh, industry plant.
You think she's an industry plant?
No, I don't honestly.
Nah,
but I think she just got lucky with a viral song, the month shit, and then she just kept consistent and really did her thing. Mm-hmm. I just think, to me personally, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's her voice or what. Like, I can't stand her. Man, I'll be honest. I mean, like, she won one of my favorite songs, Fisher. I used to love that shit. Next thing you know, on the radio, her verse come on. I'm like, I don't know. It's like she talks about the same thing every single time. It's like
she doing the same thing.
I'm not going to discredit her songs. It's just like I don't know what it is. It's like I can only take so much of her.
I feel like she's just like listed in the 30 Migos songs in a row. Like, who the fuck is doing that?
What do you think about Ice Spice?
Oh yeah.
You said who's what?
I said, what do you think about Ice Spice?
I think like she's a bop once in a while, but like she's more of like a visual kind of thing. I guess
eye candy
right now. At least for like if it was someone like I don't identify like
you hit that basically.
I can't basically say like I identify with her music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bop for me.
I'm not a baddie. I don't get what I want.
Like I'm just work hard.
I don't do bird bitch things. I'm sorry.
It's cool with my chick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some girls around me listen to it and like, it's cool. But it's not like I'm on it like, yo, yo, that new Ice Spice app, B. Like, you know, like, looking for yo, that Ice Spice nigga. Ice Spice. That Ice Spice nigga.
You saw Ice Spice. You saw her video. She looking bad.
If you tell me a new Ice Spice song, does she got a video for it? Nah, then I don't give a
Like, if I ever call that hyped about an Ice Spice on, you know, I got a problem. Like,
I'll be
First, she was really lit. Like, when it was
like
really
Ice
dope at
Spice.
first, but now
I feel like for guys, it's like literally like I'll be hyped by talk about the video, but like just playing the song, like even you went to go play Day first, I was like, put the video on. What is this? Like, you know what we're here for. Put the video on.
And she definitely knows how to like maximize exactly what she's good at, which is shaking her ass and nice outfits and good visuals. And she's maximizing that until it runs into the ground. Because it clearly has an expiration date, and I think she's coming to terms with that.
She's gonna be rich enough to get past
merchandise, maybe
she's
do a show.
She's gonna lock in all these business deals, sponsors, and other things, and then be like, I don't need music. I'm gonna do the Riri way.
Ice Spice is either gonna have a hair dye or a lip gloss that's gonna go out. That's gonna go crazy for her.
Nah, you know what she should get? Like one of those you know those new like sex toys with the ass shape that you can fuck, but get her ass like sculpted and get Ice Spices like. You feel me? Trust me. There's Hot Topic.
At least 20 of those that already look like Ice Spices.
That's probably out there already.
But
somebody has it in their closet already.
That shit is made in China.
But if you put her face on it though, it's gonna be like, all right, she'll make bread off that. Like anything to do with her ass, she needs to maximize on it. Like twerking, stripper, like dance, exotic clubs, like get hired for private parties,
or
like
make music.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, though,
or make better music. But if she's gonna keep doing this bullshit, she understands that this is gonna expire soon, and bro, she's gonna she's basically doing the baby route, basically.
Yeah, I do fuck with her.
Same flow, same hype. That shit was lit, but you running that shit to the ground, nigga. What else do you got?
Yeah, it take a lot to stay relevant, and she did that. So I do respect her grind. I do respect her. It's just like her actual music. It's just like,
I mean, did it first for me was a pretty cool song, I guess, and I mean that's mainly because I enjoy Central C. Like, Central C is a decent UK artist.
Yeah, like y'all fuck with the controversy behind it.
Yo, I heard about that controversy. Wasn't it like
what is it exactly?
It was pretty much like his ex-girlfriend came out and was basically speaking on how she was being used as like a part of like the promoting of the music video by like basically with using claims like Essential C and Ice Spice are dating and he's cheating on his girlfriend.
Type shit. And he was aware of that, but I guess the girl wasn't really aware of the movements happening like that.
Yeah, the girl wasn't fully aware. I guess when they initially spoke on it, when Essential C and his girlfriend spoke on it, he had just said he was going to use like an influencer pretty much to go out and, you know, like promote one of his old songs that are out there. And she asked for his car in the video, and he sent her a car, but his girl had no idea that he actually sent his personal vehicle, and who he sent it to was Ice Spice, I guess, for the promoting. So then from there, the rumors started sparking. They were being seen in the UK together,
and that visual looked wild suspect. There's a scene specifically with Ice Spice and Central C when they're on the bed and they're doing like these quick clip-ins, and the closer the clips keep happening and transitioning, her head gets towards his like penis. Like he gets like lower and lower, like she's about to give him head. Like
they wasn't playing.
It was crazy. Like even once it gets released, he pretty much like the night before like calls his girl. He said, hey, like just remember, like whatever you see, like I'm human too. Like
and I had to fuck Ice Spice. I had the chance. Her music is ass, but respectfully, I'm hitting that.
There are no claims that if they've dated or if they've done anything.
I feel like British people can get away with stuff like that.
The way she was on the bed like that, I'm pretty sure he was like, yo, cut the camera. Dip off. Like, bro, there was real intimate.
I mean, you gotta
she ain't an actor, nigga. She's a rapper. Like, but
again, like he mentioned to his girl, he was like, "Yo,
he gotta cover it up, of course."
He's like, "Oh, like blah blah blah, whatever." And the girl from there was like, I believe she was trying to break up with him before that.
As you should, Queen.
Once she found out everything that was going on, like he was like, she was on a trip with him as well. She
really should.
Pretty much just got me out here looking crazy.
I mean, that's fucking embarrassing. Why would I do that?
Was his ex from America too?
Yeah.
The ex was from America. That nigga's from UK.
Maybe.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Is she from America?
I don't know.
London niggas could do that.
She had an accent, right?
It's all because of the accent.
The accent, they could do that. Like they could practice polygamy because their accent gives them so much more like sympathy. They could be like, oh, maybe he is, he didn't mean to do that. Maybe he does still love me. I could tell by the way he says it. Like, they're smooth. Like, American girls eat that shit up.
Yo, would you fake an English accent to stay with a girl?
Oh my God.
Like, first day you met her, you used it being funny, but she fell for that shit.
I would use it the rest of my life. I would have conversations with everybody before I introduce them. Like, listen, this is a thing. Just don't say nothing.
If I can't be myself up front and start off the relationship with a fucking lie, and why am I even starting
I'm walking in the room like, oi, bruv.
That's just a one night thing.
Like, walk on, bro. Yeah.
If it's a one night thing, like I'm trying to just hit for the night. But if I'm trying to go for the long run, I'm not gonna lie. But if I'm just trying to like do the Barney shit,
you gonna give it your best top boy impression?
Yeah.
Barney be running plays,
like, you feel me? He has the whole book of everything.
What if someone what if you get in a situation like with her and someone's like trying to fuck you up? You gonna hold an accent?
What you mean, bro?
Fuck off me, bro.
You what, mate?
Nah. Oh, what you up, mate? What you talking about, man?
You know what this is?
Nah, that'd be tough. Because if I'm really afraid, I'll just be like, yo, bro, I'm sorry, man.
You feel me?
Yeah. Be looking at you like,
I'll speak regular.
From up the block.
I'll speak regular, like in that way, and then with rage, and then after she'd be like, "Where's your accent?" I'd be like, I had to use an American accent just so
exactly. They wouldn't take me serious. You're such a small guy.
Yeah.
Serious. Yeah.
Don't you love me?
I'll just be thinking Harry Potter my whole life.
Little one.
Smiggerous.
Did it first. That was
when you
decent
slapping
song.
cheeks.
Yo, I'm actually gonna skip the Russ shit because I heard the single, but I didn't hear it. But I just love Russ so much.
Russ is one of the greatest.
Out the way. He does what he does. He drops his singles.
He does everything too.
Yeah. Right. Take
great
care of
lyricist,
his mom.
Great melodies because he got a nice voice. I fuck with Russ.
He's cool, bro. So shout out to Russ. He did drop a single called "Win," but we're gonna really quickly skim by your shit. But YG though, did y'all hear that new song with YG, Lil Yachty, Babyface, Trey? I can't remember the name of the song though. Babyface Ray, excuse me.
Babyface Ray, yeah.
The beat was felt so retro. It gave me if I went to a house party, they'd be playing that and I'd be against the walls, bitch twerking on me, you know what I'm saying?
I think it was on some shit where they was trying to bring a certain era back.
That's what it felt
I think that's what Atlanta's doing right now, and they're kind of capitalizing off that. All right, Kendrick's bringing back the old West. Let's try to do that shit too, and then utilize that wave off of it. This is the first response to Kendrick's wave after Not Like Us, I believe.
So you would say that's Atlanta vibe?
That's some Atlanta shit. Some West.
I was thinking that was West Coast.
West Coast. That's where you from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wouldn't Atlanta be West Coast?
Atlanta? Isn't that on the Atlantic Ocean?
I don't know.
Bugging?
Yo, we're looking done with
I think it's next to Florida. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's next to Florida. But yeah, I got more it had that West Coasty type, that old YG, what's that shit you used to have? R.I.P. What? R.I.P.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Yeah, R.I.P. It's like that, all that E40.
Yeah.
Tell me when to go. Yeah.
It was
had
a nice little 1-2 bop to it.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not crazy. It literally felt and I mentioned house party because that's what back in the times I would hear that at a house party. That's what that song reminded me of.
If they bringing Baggy back, they gotta bring the music back too.
Yeah, Baggy back is crazy.
I'll bring Baggy back.
Yeah, I would too. Baggy works for skinny.
Coming back, I heard.
Yeah,
too much.
Skinny niggas like me, you can hide it better.
Yeah,
everything repeats itself. Every fashion trend repeats itself over a couple decades.
It does.
Yeah, but I feel that's only to make sure as you grow up, you simply find the style that fits you.
Yeah, so and only the best of the era usually gets recycled.
Yeah,
bell bottoms is never real. Well, I'm lying. I did kind of see somebody wearing bell bottoms.
Them cone head champion hoodies.
Oh shit! The one that make you like KKK?
Yeah,
I remember them shits.
Them cone shits?
Yeah. Them shits stuck straight up, pointed.
You look like you was about to rob somebody.
Yeah,
you get the one you can zip forward over your face.
Oh yeah, the Bape shit
or some shit.
You just asking to get harassed by the police with them shit.
Pretty much.
You just asking for ass whooping.
Oh shit! I gotta ask this. Y'all had a Looney Tunes jacket back in the day?
Nah,
but I would have loved to.
Y'all never went down the Looney Tunes fit? You remember them jackets that had the Betty Boop, Mickey Mouse, all the cartoon character shits? It was a raceway jacket.
Nah, the shit that was in
all the
style
crackheads
was
had them shits on.
I remember the NBA jacket that, where you had all the NBA teams.
Yeah, the NBA team.
I remember the NBA jacket,
and the Pel.
Yeah,
Pele's. That's what you say.
Pele.
I remember the red monkey jeans.
Red Monkeys,
hell yeah! I remember them shits. Oh yeah, I was the Maury's and part of it. Era, True Religion.
The Rockaware.
Yeah, your snake said, bro.
Which one was more popular? Rockaware or Sean John? Is that the same shit?
Fubu.
I ain't
That's
gonna.
not the same shit.
Nah, right. One is 50 Cent, one is P.
much-
Diddy, right?
One is P. Diddy
and one's
G-Unit.
It was not Rockaware.
No,
Nah,
Sean
bro.
John was P.
Nah,
was
those
P.
are
Diddy.
Rockaware. Now
That was
lean
Hov,
back.
right?
Rockaware was whole.
That was
Rockaway.
Oh, yeah,
Rockefeller,
the Rockaware was-
Rockaware,
yeah.
and then P. Diddy had Sean
Sean
John.
John.
So what did 50 Cent have? The G-Unit
Yeah,
shit?
Yeah,
G-Unit.
And the
G-Unit.
pimp belts and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
belts.
Rockefeller was Rockaware.
I ain't going front.
I had one
no
Rockaware
G-Units.
sweatsuit. That was it.
I had a tank top or two.
Thought I
Nah,
was
the
fly.
tank top was valid. The kicks, you was crazy. If
Nah.
you had
Yeah.
He had G-Unit. He was like, yo,
That's like having and1 sneakers.
that's
Yeah,
like having
Payless,
A1
like, yeah.
sneakers. Yep.
Yo,
Or the
niggas really
Shaqs. The
flaming.
Payless ones.
Shaq, definitely.
I was like, yo,
which I
nah,
had.
these are Nikes. They was like, no, you got those from Payless. When I was young and I didn't know better, I really tried to get them shits up. Niggas knew, flame my shits. It was over after that.
No,
It was like a
and1
small
sneakers.
window
Never
when
went back to that
And1
block.
mixtape was popping on ESPN.
Yeah.
Where they'd be
Shit.
like, oh, you got them because I seen Hot Sauce wearing them.
Yeah.
But shortly after that, it was a flame
Yeah,
like, yeah, but they had
yeah,
Payless
yeah,
still.
yeah.
bro.
Niggas with the
it's
Foot Locker
over.
trying to get them. They was like, oh, y'all don't carry them?
They don't even have
them
them
shits
shits
is
like
wax,
free
huh?
will. Like, I mean, free will, right? Or goodwill, whatever.
Yeah, they do.
YG got us mad in our heads about the past.
Yeah, you're right. But nah,
Yeah.
the song was dope though. I can't
Yeah,
front.
song was way.
Yeah, it was calm. Thank you
you
for
I
say
think
that.
it was good for Yachty though, because Yachty's like, I didn't think Yachty was good at first when he like first came in.
He's still
even
not.
though I had, but see the thing is he's found his lane really good because like when he went with that Detroit like offbeat type rapping and shit, it
Yeah.
kind of worked with him, and I was like, oh, these shits is bops. And
I
then
think he's just really good at what he does with who he does.
Exactly.
And who allows him to do what he does.
Yeah.
exactly
Because, that's
he's
it.
smart about knowing when to do it and what to do.
I think he knows like his own potential and his own talent. And I think he knows who it could work with.
Right.
You feel me?
He knows
Right.
his brand and how he's gonna market it.
Yeah. and,
Yeah.
shout out to Yachty for that because he's always been like complimented on how he's been really good as a business person. Like to me, he's like our like you was comparing him to who Mace,
Oh no, I was saying he looked like Mason in that video.
definitely
He looked
did.
just like him.
but
If
he
the little
give
B
me like
wasn't
whole
hanging out,
vibe.
yo, I would have thought it was Mace. Definitely.
Yeah.
He give me whole vibe. Like a lot of niggas
Hov?
don't.
You
Yeah,
think he look like Hov right
no,
there?
I'm saying like music wise, because a lot of people when Hov first came up, people really did not fuck with his music, really didn't fuck with how he came or anything like that. But then
Yachty?
Hov got connected with the right people, and it ended up working out for him, the music and especially like the business side. And I think
Yachty's on that wave.
I
I'm not
think
into
Yachty's
him.
on that wave as far as like business and music wise. Yeah,
Okay.
So he got like hits like right now, like
Yachty has hits
Yeah,
Right
he
now,
have
like
hits?
recent joints, like it's bopping.
from his last album. Yeah, and
yeah.
I mean, he's already made like timeless songs. Like he wrote
Yeah,
for City
but
Girls.
this
like,
year-
No,
Nah.
I know them.
No, I
Joints.
know.
Like,
Yeah, I know. After that era, I just
Yeah.
like he just still like,
but not recently.
like it's not no like one night or like what was the other one he had that was
Yeah, that one night was really big.
That
Like,
shit, that shit. I
One
went to
Night
a
was a
concert.
great
He
song.
performed that shit. That shit was
Yeah.
fire. I can't.
I don't really know. I'm not the greatest of Yachty fan. I actually fuck with him as an actor a little bit more. Like I seen him
Yeah,
like on
okay.
How High 2. He was
Dope,
actually
dope.
pretty good. I seen him on some other shit.
Really?
Grownish.
he said he was in how high.
He was not letting that
No,
go.
I seen How High too. I just thought he was an horrible actor. I mean,
It's probably his first acting.
but no,
gig.
that's what I gave him credit. I'm
It
like,
was
just
just as
first
bad as
acting.
Mac and
Yeah,
Devin
he
go to
got
high school.
potential. I see the potential, but it just
Yeah.
looked like they could have did some extra takes.
How high too? That was
Probably-
not. Yeah, that wasn't it.
A lot
It
of times
wasn't
it's
better
not
than
always
part
the
one.
actor's fault. It could have been like the people shooting at it.
Bro,
They
that
didn't use
was
the
better
right
than Mac
take.
and
You
Devin
know?
go to high school, though.
It's the script.
It's
Yeah.
just not.
What's the
It's
script?
just-
Wiz
Editor
Khalifa,
problem.
well, Snoop Dogg could rap, but Wiz Khalifa, he really could not act in the Mac and Devin go to high school. So to me, How
Yeah,
High
that
2
was
better.
bad. That was bad.
Yeah.
Nah, that was way better than that
Yeah.
Mac and Devin shit. Yeah.
And but the album
Yeah, it
was
was
way
fire.
better. So
Yeah.
that you get drunk.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
And that
Well,
French
smoke
Snoop Dogg definitely saved that
hell.
movie.
yeah,
Snoop Dogg made that shit for, and the other the pervert lady.
Yeah, I don't remember. I seen that shit like 10
How
plus
High
years.
too?
No, we're not 10.
I seen that shit
probably.
once
One
and
time and that
never
was it.
went back.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
The
like
first
Eminem.
one is a classic though. Y'all
I
seen the
remember
first
renting
one?
that shit on
Of course, man.
Redbox.
That was real
This Jimmy
comedy
the
right
cricket
there.
suit wearing ass motherfucker.
Get him.
I
Get him. This is Don Cornelius fade
Smoking
around the
on
side. Yeah, he did. I
Nigga
love that.
said, I need money. He said, go to work, go to school, what he said, go to school high, do homework high.
Get
high
high
scores.
Yeah, that shit worked for me in high school.
Nigga
So.
said, got weed,
Niggas had a whole
got
montage.
paper. And
and began.
Bro,
Nigga was like, no,
At the
no. Yes. Yes.
How you gonna have me smoke?
Yes.
He gonna have me smoke some dead person I just met you.
Yeah,
Now
I
we
ain't
seeing
gonna
ghosts in the
front.
back of the car. It's crazy.
That shit was hard, bro.
I ain't gonna front. Thank God nobody died close to me near that era with me watching that movie because I would have contemplated that shit. Like,
You know-
he get cremated. Hold on, let's go to
You know what scene always has me
Y'all
crying
did
in
that
that
shit
movie?
what?
Like, would you like cremate somebody instead of putting grabber in your blunt? You
Nah.
put somebody's
I'll throw up.
ashes.
I'll throw up.
Yeah, I can't
I'll
do
throw
that.
up.
What if you don't know? Like somebody
Even
hit
if I smoked the blunt already, blush. Even if I smoked the blunt already, and somebody told me after the fact, I would still throw up.
you. Damn.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's so
that
surprising
would fuck with me
because
really bad.
Smoking
But
somebody.
what if you really see some shit though? That'd
If
be
I
some
see
shit.
some shit, then I got a couple graves to dig up because I got a couple answers that went unanswered.
Like,
and I was
yeah, like what if that's the new pet? Like,
like, your high ghost.
yeah, like getting high and then getting ghosts, like smoking people.
It'd be crazy.
Yeah, it would
Instead
be
of getting
crazy.
pets, you all right, yo, bro, do me a favor, go see what the lottery numbers are in the back of the fucking bodega and let me know. And then, yo, pa, I'm gonna get that ticket right there.
That's more of like an on-call assistant, or like an on-call Robin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would utilize that.
Yeah.
A built-in Siri with your blunt is crazy, man.
That's
That would be a
sick.
fire
That's a
superpower.
movie.
Damn. Being in school right now, that shit would have like did me justice. Like I would have been
Right.
like, yo, get in my body and play Mozart or just hit Mozart art and be like, yo, Mozart, play your fucking special.
Bro,
And
you
niggas
should
would be
put that in your superpower
It
shit.
was him.
That'd be a fire superpower, I swear.
Right?
Some nigga could fight crime. He just had to be high in order to do it, so he could like basically just
I've
summon.
actually thought about that years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, that superpowers.
These like different strands give you different powers.
yeah, that would be fire.
Nah, but facts. Speaking of power though, let's get right into it because we're done with music.
Let's
Former President Trump, my man.
Possibly
rose-
upcoming.
Yeah, he's probably the upcoming. My man showed what power really looked like. You feel me? Like, I'm not gonna call him my man's, but Trump really showed what power looks like with the fist up, taking the bullet to the ear, getting up. Like,
Nigga wanted his
y'all
shoe.
seen that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we see.
did.
Y'all seen that?
That was crazy.
Many men wish that upon me. Blood in my eyes, only I can't
Hey yo,
see.
nigga.
50 Cent made mad bread.
Hell yeah.
He was trending after that.
Yeah, his
just after
stocks
that.
went up from that.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Said, that nigga Trump, that nigga a G, son. Where's Boom?
Even Amber Rose started actually
seen
advocating
that.
for Trump.
Yeah, she did a whole
Musk,
speech.
Yeah, Elon Musk donated like over $40 million to his campaign and
Andrew
everything.
Tate was livid that
Andrew
night.
Tate, this nigga was like, you see, first they try to cancel you,
Then
then they
gonna
try to
arrest
jail you, and then they try to kill you.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
Shit was
man.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, that was
It
wild.
was
They
wild.
did the same exact thing to him is the craziest part.
What do y'all
You said
think,
what?
though?
They basically did the same thing to him.
To Andrew Tate,
Tried
yeah.
to cancel him, then they tried to arrest him.
Uh-oh. That
He
nigga
was
got
slow,
that nigga got a bulletproof SUV right now.
What y'all think, though? Like, what are y'all thoughts on this?
Honestly, I think that shit was crazy.
You think he's
I
winning the
didn't think I
presidency
would-
after this?
Yeah, I think
Definitely.
he's gonna have
That
so
shit-
much support. It's gonna be this is rally
But why,
after
though?
him
I didn't think something
because he
that
looks like a hero.
yeah.
Yeah, it makes him look like a
plain and
really
simple.
strong leader.
I didn't think
Imagery
something
sells, bro. Imagery.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's something that radical. I did not think that something that radical would occur in like my time of life. Like I felt like that was something for the early 80s and 70s. Like at this point, like going
never
to
yes.
assassinating political figures, I feel gets you no gain, no balance. Like we're always gonna get the short end of the stick afterwards. And even
Yeah.
doing
Yo.
that and him surviving just makes it harder for, like you said, like imagery is powerful, and to see that now and be the victim, like people are gonna fall into the I want him to win.
Bro, you
Yeah,
took the,
because
you took the thought right out of my head.
the people who said it was staged are not, right? I don't think it was staged. Who the fuck would like stage that?
I believe that for a second.
Nah.
Until I really thought about everything that happened. I'm like, it
I
couldn't have
just
been
think
staged.
that there's other people behind it and they're making it look like what we think is staged. But aside from the stage shit though, like basically what ended up happening was I think Trump and Biden had like some type of like dispute before or whatever. And then like the day before he was really like bragging like about, I think he made like a post and, oh, they're going up steps type shit. He was going up perfectly and and Biden was like basically stumbling. And after the debate, I think it spiraled a lot of people to kind of like incite them. And I think that's what the left side kind of like intended to have a radical like that happen eventually through this process. I don't think they planned it exactly when and how, but I also think that if it was also staged, like quote unquote, people would say, it would still work in Donald Trump's favor because he, like you said, the imagery, he's looking like the hero. So if he staged it on his part, I don't see why he would do that. But if he did, it was clearly to make sure because his polls rolls up at like 67%. Like he's up now.
That's a fact.
So
Yeah, he about to take this show.
yeah, I don't know what that necessarily means because I think people should still go out there and vote from like what their belief systems are and like just get educated on it and just be responsible to vote. I feel like people don't vote. And when they hear like, oh, who I voted for or who they voted for, it's a private thing. But like at the end of the day, bro, all of our opinions matter. So if you want to get your voice heard,
Go
vote
out there
this
and
year.
vote.
This election is going to be important. There might be a civil war before the election. Who knows? There might be a World War III post the election. Who knows? Your vote matters.
If he'd have got capped, it definitely would have been a civil war.
Definitely.
100%.
100%.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It was a little crap.
My question is, how you miss, bro? You just gonna miss? Like you gonna miss? The most important moment you're gonna miss.
You didn't hear what the guy did? He was like 20 years old, and I think
Thomas Crooks was his name, I believe.
Yeah, and he was like he got denied by the army for like or some I think police officer, some type of program multiple times, and it involved him shooting. So he actually was like wasn't good at shooting at all.
Wow.
So like I think people saw like whoever saw or was supposed to cover that area. I think Secret Service should get fired. You feel me? Because they allowed that to happen. We were just lucky that he was just a poor shooter.
He sucked.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you see the snipers immediately take action. They said that's not even the bullet that actually grazed Trump's ear, that it actually shattered, like the bullet itself shattered like one of the TVs, the teleprompters, and it was glass that cut his ear. Because that's why you see him like just like rub it and then get down. Like, if it blew off, he'd be like, oh my God.
That's
like,
true.
Nah, but he definitely went the next day after he played golf and did his regular smuggler.
The
big ass bandage, like his whole ear was shot off. So he rolling with the narrative for sure.
Yeah, nah, get that sympathy from your supporters, like for sure.
I mean, listen,
They
it's sad to
played dirty
say, but on
last election. So
I said this earlier too, and it's like 70% a joke, 30% serious. But it's sad to say, but on paper, he's kind of the blackest president we ever had.
who, Donald Trump?
I hate to say it, but like if we count the statistics,
You're saying
like,
Donald Trump is the blackest president we've ever had,
I mean, when you count the black accolades. Like getting a shout out,
or the black antics?
Yeah, listen, you got Kanye
shot.
West on your side. I mean,
He freed like who? Kodak.
he
Did
freed
Lil Wayne?
Kodak. He brought back. Then he brought back ASAP too.
He brought back
Somebody.
ASAP.
He brought back ASAP.
ASAP was in jail in London or some shit.
Yeah, he was working with Kim Kardashian to get mad. I mean, it's like, listen, the guy love black people. He just doesn't know how to say it right. He's a black guy. I love him. It's like, oh, why you have to say he's a black guy? He's racist. Like, nah, he just honestly, he's kind of what the word? Not obnoxious, but I think that's the word. Like, he's confident. He just talks. He doesn't have no.
He's rich, nigga. He has rich talk. He
Exactly.
don't get no filter. Rich people.
He don't care
have
about
no
the
filter.
actions or what he says. Yeah.
But I agree with what you said though, because I was also watching, The Breakfast Club, and The Breakfast Club had Dr. Umar Johnson on it, and Dr. Umar Johnson kind of highlighted specifically about the debate when they mentioned how Donald Trump was talking about black jobs.
Right.
When Donald Trump was talking about black jobs, they made that shit a big deal and like, oh, black jobs, but it was actually like factual. So how he broke it down was like, when you 95% or a high percentage of African Americans are the ones who are incarcerated, correct?
Yes.
So when you do try to get a job, you have that on your list. The only type of jobs you can get are low end jobs or basically essential worker jobs. So that technically will kind of like
limit you to
be a black job, but he's not supposed to say that. You feel me? So it's just
exactly.
that's just how you
But
see
we
it
all know,
because that's the reality. You feel me? When you see a hoe, you don't be like, oh, she's a very nice person. You say, oh, she's a hoe. So that's just
It
what he
quacks
calls
like a
it.
duck and walks like a duck.
It's a fucking duck. You feel me? It's not like a pretty little bird.
Right.
He calls it what it is. And I respect him for that because I'd rather the evil, the fuck shit happen in front of my face, him be honest and upfront about it, than Joe Biden, like how he's always moved through his political career and shit like that.
Like
At least that's what the
politician.
argument is. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a politician and he's a businessman. I think that's what the fight is. But people are so focused on the bad shit. I don't know. I think it's just
I
complicated.
feel like definitely that Trump's
Yeah.
first election definitely like kind of like ruined America's trust with its
Yeah.
people.
in the government.
Yeah.
Because Trump definitely like lifted the veil and kind of showed what was like what was behind everything. So now like people we don't believe anything our government says.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? Like it's just so much information coming everywhere now. So it's just
Yeah.
like
It's like you got to believe
know?
what you want to believe.
yeah.
Yeah, but that was good, man. Speaking of good, Not Like Us was a good video, right? Great. I fuck with Not Like Us.
That was
but
great. Yeah. I love it.
the actions post Not Like Us, not every action has been great. Speaking of one of them is Serena Williams. All right, you are on a fucking show,
At the Epsi Awards.
crip walking to Not Like Us, and to me, I feel like that was just like a little bit cringe. Like
Because Drake did it
people are
dirty.
finding every single way to utilize it now, and now when it gets to those commercialized platforms, that's when you know it's become like elevator friendly.
Yeah, that's funny.
It went through
Yeah.
all the filters till it landed into
Yes.
the white land.
But
Yeah.
I feel like
It's just Serena Williams.
Yeah, Serena Williams. Yeah, and you know why she did that?
in the white land.
She complied because, or like supported Kendrick because Drake and For All the Dogs took a lot of shots towards her
Yeah.
husband or some shit.
Yeah.
And then like she was like, "Oh, of course I'm going to support Kendrick," and he actually supported. Kendrick actually supported. He was like, "Yo,
They are
I
also
got you."
both from Compton too.
They both from
So,
Compton,
yeah, that
yeah.
definitely plays in the part. Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
I like that. They stick together. I
Yeah.
don't see Canada sticking together. I never seen Tory and Drake make a song yet. Like fuck is going
Nah,
on?
because he
Yeah,
came at him.
right.
He came at him in the beginning. Tory.
Yeah.
Tory?
Tory came at Drake early.
Oh, that small little pit bull.
Yeah.
Look where he's at now.
Yeah. Yeah.
All that barking.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard they pieced it up after that though. I heard they been pieced it up,
Man,
but it's
free
like
Tory.
sometimes they be like, "Yo, we pieced it up," but they ain't really pieced it up.
For the cameras.
Yeah,
for
for
the
the
optics.
cameras. But like, we ain't doing no music together though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta
like that.
pay me like
Tory's
fucking
an elite artist.
They
so I
make
gotta
some
say
great
that.
music together. Though.
Hell yeah.
Pat
my God.
Mahomes money. Pay me his yearly salary for one verse. That's how he's probably coming, and he's probably like, "Nigga, what? I can't
You
afford
heard
that."
that about that Indian wedding?
Nah.
It was
Like not, millions of dollars off of it they spent on that
he
shit.
spent the Indian dude threw a wedding for his son. His son, I believe, and
I forgot how much though.
it was like 156 million or something like that.
Did Rihanna go there to get to
Rihanna got
perform?
it. I don't know how much they gave her, but I know that the
12.
dude that sing that's how much it was.
Yeah.
12. The
If I'm
dude
not
that
mistaken.
sings "Come Down, Come
Yeah.
Down," he got like 2 million
Damn.
just to go there and perform that song.
Yeah.
Not a whole concert, nothing. Like they just be throwing money out here. That oil,
Feel
man.
me?
We gotta,
and that's what Ice Spice is gonna be good at for shaking her ass. Like
She need to go to
get
India,
2
get
million
them
to an
rack,
Indian
get
wedding. You feel me?
Yeah.
a couple mil.
Start twerking
Some
for
pride,
him.
you know what I'm saying? Do some
yeah.
teenage parties.
The bachelorette party. You feel me?
or,
Shit.
yeah,
Oh
nah,
no, bachelor party. Pause.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think they had both.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In 2024, both is
yeah,
valid.
exactly.
Unisex. Fuck it.
At this point, I don't know how to talk.
Yeah, but like, y'all don't think that the Serena Williams is just like one example of the cringe becoming something that's going to continue to happen? Like, how long do you think the cringe of Not Like Us is going to continue?
Until it fades out, until the song's just not popping. No
I think
more.
till
But how
after the
long
summer.
is
I
that?
mean, it's still
After the summer, you still got top of next year, maybe.
I'm like, is it really
Top of next year.
Is
Yeah.
it playing out still? If, like
I was gonna
everything
say,
happened in like less than a month ago. It's actually been about a month.
Give them a
We're
couple.
looking at
Yeah,
now,
give
so
them.
like
I'm with you.
time.
Like it's
So-
alright. I give it another like
2
couple
weeks?
months.
By the end of the summer, I
Honestly,
that's
2
what I
weeks,
thought.
yeah.
2 months.
December.
2 months
December,
for
he'll
sure.
be fine.
If I'm a betting man, I'm going with 2 months to
He
play
should come
safe.
back December.
Yeah.
I'll
Even
say
if-
it's 2 weeks.
Even if Kendrick's guys are not like us by December, like bro, you need to make new music.
Yeah, I think a remix is coming out.
no.
No.
Of what?
Not Like Us.
He better not.
It'd be freestyles.
I think.
but
I
don't he'd make a
think
remix.
he needs. To
I
chill out
mean,
now.
Drake hasn't even said nothing back yet since
I mean,
everything.
he did Hard Part 6, and then after that, he was like, all right, I'm good.
Well, that was after or before Not Like Us.
That was after Not Like Us.
Oh, it was? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Now he's just been on a future run.
Yeah, and he's been basically, Kendrick just said, stay in your lane. And that's what he's doing for now. We'll see what happens with his new music, because apparently new music's coming out. Academics is hyping it up. He's like, yo, got some fire on the way. But Academics is, like a glaze writer.
That's just, he's be a cheerleader for him.
What do you mean, speaking of Academics?
Oh, you didn't. It was something. You'd have to get it.
Oh, damn.
I missed it too.
Yeah. I hate when I miss it.
No, I was looking at the complex list.
Oh yeah, he's number he's number 1.
Yeah, that's what I said. Speaking of academics,
Yeah, he's number 1.
Oh, well, like streamers?
No, Complex dropped the hip hop media ranking for like top person putting out media.
Oh, okay. He's number 1.
Yeah,
Wow. Now that makes sense
You
though.
gotta get that recognition.
You know why? You know why?
If he's not dropping videos, he's streaming live. So there's always news coming. Like,
Bro, he's streaming like 8 hours a day, plus going on other platforms, plus like being. Yeah, I was looking for it. So I think Academics deserves number 1 because, bro, after the whole Drake beef, he became like the center of hip hop. Like he became the go-to for the breakdown. Like everybody was looking up to him, sending him the actual like disses so he can get the exclusive and post on his platform type shit. Like he was the sole like leader into all this beef shit when it came to the media aspect. So for this year, 2024, 100%. And he was on Joe Budden podcast like twice talking about the beef as well on the Patreon episodes, which is really dope. So he definitely deserved that. Number 2,
gotta go the other way.
Like this way?
Yeah, for some reason
that's fucking weird.
Yeah.
All right. Number 2. These are my guys here. Joe Budden, you feel me? Last year he was ranked number 1. He got 1.42 million YouTube subscribers, 1.7 million on IG, known for insightful commentary, insider perspective. To me,
Joe's funny.
Yeah, Joe's been good, but he's been like purposely not being right in the beef. You feel me? Because you saw like in the beginning when it did happen, like people were like saying like Drake was purposely like missing the or dropping early before his podcast or after his podcast, so they won't be able to talk about it on his podcast type shit. So like there was always like beef. So he just wanted to like kind of like stay out of that. So I think that's what kind of like dimmed his light a little bit. But as far as like the interviews he had with like Candace Owens and there was somebody else he had that was actually really dope. He had a Nicki Minaj one, but I think that one was last year when her album came out. But those are the last 2 like good ones. But the Patreon episodes be busting. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with him probably. He's my favorite like podcaster so far. So
once you said the Patreon, I knew you was definitely a fan because you gotta be a fan.
His Patreon is lit, bro.
I think with seeing the complex list it's really nice to like notice and be inspired by like seeing podcaster as the number 1, like close to number 1, and
I'm coming for this nigga.
We in there. We all in there.
Nah, we not even top 1,000.
We gonna hit top. We gonna hit 1 year. We gonna be in the top 10.
Yeah, we definitely.
I'm telling you what we gotta do.
We're gonna be at the same award show. Like
we
gonna
it's gonna be one of us.
And Jungle Squad.
Facts. So number 3, Kai Cenat.
Makes sense.
I thought he'd be number 1 in all honesty. I thought because he got the youth.
I mean,
he doesn't really do media coverage as much.
The people he had this year.
I think what he had secured him on number 3, but not number 1. Because I mean, for some of the things like Ape was saying, when Academics like was there at the forefront at most of the beef and like always streaming live and going live.
This is like relevant type shit.
But Kai would like just somehow miss it and be on vacation, and then he had to come back and review it later. So I mean, other than that, like I mean, he's won more than one award this year. He even just won, I believe, Gamer of the Year at the Kids' Choice Awards.
So, I was gonna say he played a lot of elders.
Yeah, he's been doing gaming more than he's been doing reporting and listening to music and releases. After Nicki came, like he hasn't done anything other than like Kevin Hart, like
Kevin Hart, Drewski a few
Kevin
times.
Hart, Drewski, that was a dope one.
And they just play games.
He really been kind of calm.
But Kai still puts it out there, and we appreciate it.
It's mostly people just pulling up and hanging out, and you get to see what it's like hanging out with a celebrity, like unedited, basically.
I just always see him in the tabloids.
You saw him when he met.
No, what do you mean he had a riot?
The Olympics 2024, like he met like Stephen Curry, he met all of them. Like that shit was dope.
That was dope.
He's groundbreaking, bro.
He met LeBron James too. Yeah, that shit was dope.
I remember he called him on live one time.
No, it wasn't him. It was
Kevin.
Nah, it was Kevin who called him, but they talked on it. He was like, "Say nigga." He said nigga.
Nigga.
Number 4, it was Charlemagne the God.
I feel like
Okay, yeah.
Breakfast Club, The Brilliant Idiots. He got that donkey of the day shit that really
He got it for
solidified
Brilliant
him.
Idiots, or it's just him in general.
Yeah, he's on Brilliant Idiots with him and Andrew Schultz.
Schultz,
yeah.
And he has the Breakfast Club, and on the Breakfast Club, he does Donkey of the Day.
Nah, to
Right,
be putting out more. It's hard to say more content than Kai and be below him gotta hurt, because like you have a radio show, like everyone's listening to you. Like,
And he does
That's
a
for
donkey.
everybody after this thing.
And Donkey of the
fucked
Day
up.
is every day a different donkey.
That's like the only Twitch that was in top 5 though. Like it's nobody else is really in that top 5 category. Oh shit, did it go back down? Oh, what the fuck? This is why I like the iPad.
of course,
All right, it went down. Why did it do
is
that?
it fixed?
I don't know. But that was number 4. I guess I
Top
didn't-
4 aren't bad. Those are all known people that
Yeah.
people look up to and respect.
And like I
that
said, we just talked about the Breakfast Club. They just had Dr. Umar, but they kind of like Dick rode off of Joe Budden, which is why he's on top, because Joe Budden had 2 episodes with Dr. Umar.
Doctor.
we need a episode.
That
with
guy's a
Dr.
character.
Yeah.
We gotta say, Dr. Umar's probably one of the most entertaining people.
Yeah,
just
he's
they,
lit though. He gonna open
especially
up that
to
school.
see get mad.
Yeah, he finally gonna open up the school after like what? How many years now?
Yeah, it's
you gotta
got
give it to-
layers
I
to
mean,
that shit.
he
he
opened
did
it.
it though. Yeah,
He's
you know?
opening it. He still got layers to that shit.
No.
But
Right.
number 5 is Elliot Wilson. So last
Who's
week he was
that?
ranked. Oh shit.
Number 5.
we
was,
harmonized on that.
You don't know Elliot Wilson? During the time when Drake had the Ghostwriter shit, like I think he was the one who interviewed Drake at that time.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Was that when Quentin Miller got on the hit list?
yeah, and he's on the Bigger Picture, the Rap Radar podcast.
Let him rock. He got one leg, man. That's how he wrote you a song.
He
Let him rock.
cool. He cool.
Meek Mill
I don't really
came
listen
up
to
on
him.
and everything. It was bad.
It was during that time when Meek Mill called him out.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all fuck with him though. Like
Who,
I don't
Quentin
really,
Miller?
you know, Elliot Wilson.
I honestly still don't really know him like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, I
I
only-
walked right past him. I would not know who he was.
Oh, yeah, for real.
He was on JVP too, and they was talking about how him and Drake are not like fucking with each other because of that.
Shout
After
out
that,
to you,
what?
brother. You
'Cause they're
doing your
not like
thing.
us?
Keep doing
that
it.
Top
interview
5.
that they had
Top
back
5.
in the
You
day.
doing your thing. You doing something right.
DJ Vlad.
I know
Last year
DJ
he was number
Vlad.
9.
Vlad should. I mean, maybe not this year, but he's probably like definitely one of the most influential in terms of
Yeah.
like how they
Well, you
do
said
stuff
this
on
is
YouTube.
Black
He's
News?
definitely one of the pioneers.
Black media or regular
Yeah.
media?
Complex media. So
Oh,
Like
complex
say
media.
cheese, like all the stuff like say cheeses
Yeah.
and you know all
Okay.
these yeah.
yeah, he's definitely a pioneer. He's to me, he's like the media version of like Funk Flex.
Right.
Ebro.
Okay.
Ebro's cool. Ebro
Still
in the
an
morning.
OG,
The
still
Ebro
hold
show.
it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely be having strong opinions too. I fuck with that.
He do.
Number 8, Anthony Fontenot. I have no idea who this nigga is.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm gonna stop at 15. Number 9, Gillian Wallow. They fell
Okay.
off.
Yeah, they did.
Why do you think that is though? What?
They're doing a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, they just
doing a
got
lot.
the bag with the podcast, and I think after they
Yeah.
got the bag with the podcast, they're like, let me make sure I secure bags in other spots. You feel me?
Yeah.
And
So now I can.
Plus, they
go
still got
other
the Gillian
places.
Wallow Adventures shit.
yeah,
that
the
web
sports
series.
shit,
They
like,
do
they
spill.
got mad
Yeah.
shit that they're doing.
Yeah.
It's dope. I like them. They're mad funny, but like if there's no other podcast to watch, they really are the last one I go to. Or if there's like a good guest that I like once I had to watch the one with Sexy Red and she was talking about all her baby daddies. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I got the same way with that too. I used to be like every day, every Sunday, like, oh, it dropped. I got it for Monday, but then eventually, like, I just started declining. Like,
They just fell out. They kind of just fell out my algorithm, kind of thing.
Yeah.
once
I
all
don't
the
know
jail
why.
stories got told and shit like that, I was like,
he started really going too hard with the basketball. Like
Oh, Gilly?
Yeah, and I'm just like, bro, you good?
Well, I
like,
like that Gilly though. I ain't going for
He
it.
hard though.
He can ball.
Yeah.
Damian Gillard.
I can't beat him.
Yeah.
I could probably foul him until he be like, all right, nigga, when you foul me again.
Oh, they were number 9.
Yeah, Lil Yachty and Mitch, I didn't even know. Yeah, no.
After Gillian Wallow.
No, I just didn't care about number 10. Gillian Wallow's number 9. Number 10 is Nardwar.
Nardwar
Yeah.
is dope, bro.
Do.
He's one of the pioneers.
Yeah,
like,
he's honestly, he should be, well, not now because he's not as relevant, but at one point he would have been definitely number one.
It's
was
crazy.
always-
He got more followers on YouTube and IG than
That's because
Joe Budden podcast.
he's been trending the top YouTube since like 05,
He's been around for
04.
years interviewing like artists. Like he used to interview like ASAP all the time. Like doing the
Yeah.
fashion drip. Like mad
He
female
did
artists.
Mac
like-
Miller when Mac Miller was mad young.
yeah,
He did,
Mac Miller's
like,
my guy, so I'll probably check him
R.I.P.
out. But I'm never like
Him with
I
his
was never in
plaid
tune with
shorts.
him.
yeah, and the
plaid
funny
shorts and
hat.
top golf hat. Like
And he's extra quirky.
He
like,
cool.
so ASAP Rocky, he sees here you in Harlem of New York. And he would say
He's
some
like
crazy.
comical.
I guess it is kind of. I think he's being his authentic self. But he'll say some crazy like fact about him that would always shock like the artist, and they'd be like, "How the fuck he know that, bro?"
Oh, that's him.
Yeah,
That's
I know
him.
that he was fat about them.
That's Nardwuar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
top 10, I think.
he did that to Tyler the Creator. Then
He did. Yeah, he did.
I
Yeah.
remember him now.
The top 10 definitely is a good list, I think. Of
Yeah,
people
I'm not mad at the top 10 at all.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not mad. Nori was number 11. I think last year they were number 5.
okay.
Yeah, so big drops.
Yeah.
Last year, number 12 is Lil Yachty and Mitch, and last year they didn't have one.
Is that a pod?
Yeah.
Lil Yachty and Mitch?
I didn't know
They
that.
be having good episodes sometimes. I think Lil Yachty be sitting on the bed.
What about
And then they
Shay?
be-
Club Shay. They ain't put that one on there.
I'm surprised with you. I mean, he had that. Oh, is he on there?
I don't know yet.
That cat
I'm at
Williams
number
shit was
13.
crazy, but,
yeah,
I mean, but he had one episode, two.
but his last interview was so ass with Megan Good. I was like, bro, this shit is so boring. And it was
Yeah.
one of the shortest ones. That's how you know it was like, all right, she was just so boring to talk to.
Yeah, we just
Sometimes
I mean,
that-
the Kevin Hart, the Cat Williams interview was great, but like when you look at like pumping out content and producing stuff, like he wasn't like major. Like he just broke like the ice, like broke the internet, but like it's not
And
like
that
he
set
was
a
Nah, because he
high
also
bar.
did it twice with Monique too. Like
Yeah,
Monique did it.
Monique. He had a couple good ones, man. Good
Yeah,
run.
the one with Mike Epps was valid. There was there was another one that was valid. I can't remember. Oh,
That Mike Epps one kind of like still fed off of the whole Cat Williams thing, though.
yeah, he
You know,
was,
a lot of
and
people,
he
a
dropped
lot
the
of those
fucking
interviews
comedy
still.
special that same week. So he was
Exactly.
definitely trying to like hop on the wave.
Exactly.
13 was Rory and Mal. This is also one of my favorite ones.
Rory and Mal.
So right,
Oh, okay, yeah.
So right after
That's the ones that used to fuck with Joe, right? Before,
yeah, right after Joe's, I low key listened to this one a lot too.
Okay.
Bootleg Kev, he's calm. I heard of him, but I feel like he's just coming up.
Yeah, I haven't heard of him. Yeah.
Yeah, and last year Rory and Mal, they didn't even have a ranking. That's fucked up. They've been around for a couple years now.
Sheesh.
All right, Angie Martinez is 15.
Which came from the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, Big Boy 16. He was only in this top 20 honestly because he was capitalizing off that Kendrick shit heavy. Nigga made a whole documentary off that shit. Like he was wild. 17. I can't even say that. I watched it. Angela Yee. Yeah, she cool. I fuck with her.
Yeah. No,
She
it
was
was
off
her
the
on the Breakfast Club. That
She
was
left
her.
the Breakfast Club, yeah.
The other one, Angela Martinez, she be having her old show, but she had a famous interview with 6ix9ine.
Yeah, she used to be on Hot 97, and she left
97,
over there to
yeah.
go to 105, the
Yeah.
Rivals. And she's like, I don't know if she still does it, but I think she has like the afternoon show. But
Yeah.
then now she got her own podcast and shit.
She's on the radio type shit, doing her own shit.
Oh, yeah.
Sway in the morning. He's number 18. I'm gonna just stop at 20.
Sway in the morning.
Nadeska Alexis, y'all heard of her?
I don't know.
If I got $1 billion
that bitch.
tomorrow, I would pay Sway
Trap Lord Ross?
$99 million to
18
take off his hat in front of me.
Yeah, 18 was valid. Oh yeah, I did say 18, right? Yeah, there's nobody. Damn, Club Shay Shay's not even on here.
Just saying.
Yeah. So that was the list. Any like
Wow.
arguments or any? Nah, right?
I feel like that was perfect for who's bumping out and dumping out content.
Shout out to y'all. Y'all really pioneering the way, leading the way.
For real.
I grew like Kyson that grew on me, but I'm still not watching hours of content. Like I'll sit there.
I
and
remember
watch
the
the
last time you came over to the Mosaic Mind. You had a thing for Kai, but you got
Yeah.
passionate. He was like, "Yo, fuck that nigga son." Nah, he ain't said, I hate Twitch.
I
Our
still
kids
do.
is listening
I
to
still
this.
do hate Twitch though. Like I'm not really
yeah,
on that.
okay.
But I like Kai as a person. Like I shouldn't have put 2 and 2 together.
I got
Because
you,
Kai
yeah.
is definitely a nice human being.
What don't you like about Twitch? What's the problem?
I'm just not sitting there for hours watching it. Like I'd rather binge a show, rap, do a pod, watch a movie. Like I'd rather do other shit than watch one person do some.
So that was
It's
sit there
not
for 2 hours
productive,
in pod instead
but
of
the
watching
highlights-
stream for 2 hours.
Yeah, the highlights of it, like you feel me, certain shit that was cool from it. I'll look at it type shit. You feel me?
The trending.
Yeah, just like they do with our podcast. They don't watch our episodes clearly, but
They
thousands
watch
of
the
people
reels.
watch the reels and the shorts.
You saw this real.
Yeah.
Everything's about the attention span, bro. We can't.
Yeah,
Nobody can
slow
watch
as fuck,
Yeah.
dumb as hell, microwave era ass niggas being conditioned by these dumbass Twitch
brain
niggas
rot.
to make you slower, and that's why they want you to watch them for hours doing dumb shit. But I'm like, no, let me limit my dumb shit. I'm still dumb. Don't get me wrong, but I'm gonna limit my dumb.
That's why they got rid of Vine. That shit was just too quick.
Too quick.
brain
It's
Yeah,
something that
People
could capture them.
stupid.
Oh, we could do live for hours,
Yeah.
That's
days.
why TikTok getting banned. They're like capturing the iPods
They've
and
been
giving out
pump faking that.
information.
They've been
I was
pump
about to
faking
say
that for
that.
how long?
No, if
Yeah, they went to
Like, we're
court.
gonna
The
take it
Chinese
away. We're gonna
guy.
take it away. You gotta
basically
pay us.
wanna
You gotta
make
pay
it-
us. I ain't gonna
There's still
pay.
argument going on
Yeah,
there.
there is,
about
right?
They
that.
want to make it an American-based like company.
Oh.
That's what they're fighting
So
in
that they
court
can
for.
control it.
Yeah, it makes sense.
The government is like, to me, the government, if you would compare it to if it was a human being type shit,
Yeah.
it would be like a jealous bitch. Like, you feel me? The government is like a jealous bitch.
Yeah, I got
if they
you.
see
Yeah.
their boyfriend talking to someone else or giving them the attention, and their
Right.
boyfriend being like other countries doing like better than them, they're like, nah, nigga, I don't like you now.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's the mentality that the government have, and I think it's just it came from colonization and slavery.
I mean, it's in the
China.
Yeah,
yeah, like you said, if USA was a person, it's in their blood.
yeah. It's a DNA type of thing, and I think just as they've been conditioned to be who they are, we've been conditioned to be who we are. But once those type of things become conscious, once you become educated on what's happened, and you are aware of what's going on, now is your responsibility to be accountable for how to move forward. But a lot of people are too scared to be privy to that information because they don't want to be. They basically, I would say, like to not know things because they won't have to be accountable for basically responding correctly or moving a certain way after that. So they like to be in the dark because they can be comfortable in the dark. But when it comes to having this certain information, when it comes to actually being accountable or being responsible for certain shit,
Yeah.
they run for just learning information. They kind of like step back from that or resent it or like really struggle towards it because they're like, nah, that's not really my bag. That was a little rant. Sorry.
Nah, you good. I felt
was
that
like,
though.
damn.
I felt that. I was like, let him get it out.
Yeah, but like you speaking of letting get it out though, like you feel me? Like, why did Jonathan Majors let Michael Ealy get that off? With Looking Good.
Bro, they was a
I
big
heard.
You talking about that friendly hug and pickup? And
Friendly, that was a sexual hug.
They
to
were
me.
in Think Like a Man.
Yeah, yeah, I
two
meant to
together.
put quotes in
Let
that.
them
He
live.
hugged him before though. I heard before the cameras went on. That's what they said.
No,
but we didn't see that.
He
So
shook Jonathan Major's hand
And
before,
before.
and then they showed they cut that part out and
Yeah,
just
and
showed
showed
that
the
make it
pickup.
And then they
spicy.
put the headlines that he hugs his girl like this
And
and,
just
doesn't
doesn't even-
you know,
yeah.
he went to the
He
other
looked
guy.
bad, bro. He looked
man,
bad.
ignores
The
him.
media
Yeah,
gonna
it
win
still
at
look
the
bad
well.
regardless.
Yeah.
Jonathan Major looked weak in that moment, and Michael Ealy just flexed that, you feel me, light skinned niggas with light eyes win and rule everyone's day, like ruin
And he on
everyone's
power.
day.
They're the real villains.
Yeah, I'm
And he
saying.
on power.
And he on power.
He lit
and he
right
not
now.
even a good cop. Like he on some nigga pay me and I won't snitch, or if you don't, I'm gonna make your life a living hell.
And he picking
Yeah,
up
nah,
Megan
dab me
Good.
up or
Look
not.
at
Yeah.
him.
I
Looking
think
like a
that's
villain.
Dab me up first or not, you're not picking up my girl.
Megan Good was too happy,
That's
bro.
insane.
Yeah, what? I mean,
So does he stay stop?
Do you consider like Mike Ealy though with his age like in that unk phase for Megan Good maybe? Because like I said, they worked together on Kevin Hart film.
That
if I'm not
nigga's light
mistaken.
skin with brown with light eyes, and
Yeah.
he gets all the women. Like he is a like woman.
You think
magnet.
that was a
Yeah.
we hit back on the set of Not Like a Man, Think Like a Man, and then
No,
like,
it
now I'm hugging
definitely
you like,
was.
hey, nice to
You
see
seen
you.
that interview? That interview with he was sitting in the middle of what's the one from Scary Movie that was in Think Like a Man too? I forget her name.
And
Regina Hall. He was
Yeah.
sitting between Regina Hall and Megan Good, and he was literally right there touching their legs. Like Regina Hall touched him with his leg by mistake, and was like, oh, and then put her leg back up. He literally grabbed her leg and put it over. It was just holding it there in the interview, like having his arms behind
Regina
both
Hall
of
is
them.
that
I'm
vibe,
like,
though.
he smashed both of them. That set it off. He basically told
talking about
everybody,
Mike
like, I
Ealy?
can't. Mike Ealy, yeah, you can look it up. There's
Yeah,
a
I ain't
whole
gonna lie
video.
though. Mike Ealy definitely is behind the scenes,
Light skin, green eyes.
cracking all these black women, and they're the reasons why that those women are like so. Like they're so close. I don't know if
Yeah.
y'all watch All American.
He's gonna be so tight when you see this.
But hey, listen, he did what he did. Like,
But y'all seen All American though?
The football show?
Yeah.
no,
Nah.
Oh, but they got this thing where like all of them are friends, and like some point throughout all the seasons, they all end up like dating and fucking each other. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
shit.
sounds like high
he's
school.
He's the friend that makes all that happen.
yeah, exactly. So I feel like
okay.
Mike Ealy is that guy.
He's that guy.
But if it was my girlfriend personally, I feel like personally she would just know how to move. Like she would like
not get
Hey,
scooped up.
like you feel me? Like
Yeah.
make that into the viral moment, not the
But
hug. You
A
feel
hug
me?
is fine, but like just don't get picked up.
Nah,
Yeah.
the hug is fine.
Just
the
for-
pick and twirl, like he thrusted his dick on her pelvis, like you
Yeah,
feel
like,
me?
you
Like
like-
Just for the
Hook
sake
to
of
the-
hypothetical, it happens. You right there, it happens. What are you doing after that?
I'm having that conversation with her after. I'm not gonna make a scene. Clearly, there's cameras. I'm gonna be professional. I'm not gonna do the Will Smith and be like, you feel me?
I'm glad
That's
you
my
said that
life.
because that's what I think he said. Because that man is still kind of not fully out the hot water pot.
He is probably like,
He just got off, you know,
He
like
just got out some crazy shit.
if he looked
Yeah.
even a little bit angry, they'd be like, "Oh shit, he about to turn into
Look at
Jonathan
him.
Majors with the."
Yeah.
like,
Listen, babe.
Creed
You really let
3.
him pick you up. You really let him pick you up like that.
Yo, but you saw how he was digging in that bag though. Like he was just trying so hard to avoid looking at that hug, Jonathan Majors. Jonathan
Yeah.
Majors just like, yo, let me just look
He
in his
looked
bag because I
so-
want to fuck this guy up right now.
This part of his eye hurt because he saw everything.
in his peripheral, he saw the whole thing.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that was crazy, man. That's so disrespectful.
He got to at least get like.
All right, we homies, right? But I didn't see you in 2 years, and I didn't know you was dating a girl, and we was cool. Come through, give her a big ass hug, spin her around, like you feel me? Give her a nice little on the cheek,
I don't know.
all that.
And that's the first time you think that's the first time he's thinking you met her? You saying?
Or like that's he just see our interaction. Yo, what's up? Haven't seen her. You feel me?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think the only way I'd be cool with that is say we were all friends prior to dating and now we dated. Like, you know what I mean? Now we made a life together and then we just so happen to move away and come back and we're visiting our old friend from our old
Man,
friend
put
group.
my girl down.
You in that type of situation, all right. If y'all were friends for a long time first, yeah, pick my girl up, I guess, like that quick one, but no crazy shit. But that, like I said, it'd have to come with like respect of us all knowing each other and actually trusting you. But like just to see you hugging my girl and I have no idea who
Niggas
you are,
start
not even
gagging
not
now.
know who you are because obviously he's famous, but like
Right.
not like know what could have been or what could have happened is crazy to me. Like
I'm not
you
even expecting y'all to hold close together. You gotta do like the butt out hug. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you're not really touching pelvises with the hug, let alone
That's-
you picking
bro,
it
that's
up.
a
Now
hug.
you can't help but like
You gotta be hip,
full
pat on
body
the
with-
back, like you trying to burp the nigga. Like,
I need like how
Honestly, dap the nigga up.
You heard? I'm gonna need how J. Cole addressed it when he seen Beyonce and he shook Jay-Z's hand and then shook Beyonce's hand like,
Yeah.
don't hug my girl.
Yeah. That's a
Don't
great
do
man.
that. That's especially like in front of cameras. Like to me, I think he was making a statement like, bro, nigga, you just beat up a white woman. Let me show you how to handle a black woman. I think that's
Ooh.
you feel me? He
That's
was just
deep.
trying to
That's
flex.
deep.
Deeper.
That's deep. Where you find that at?
Yeah,
That was
I
real.
just think it was like, yo, he was just making it clear, like, yo,
you definitely gonna make him fight after
Yeah,
that.
yeah, they tried to
Definitely
visual some
gonna
shit like-
scrap
that's
it.
all he was trying to say. Like, by that one hug, yo, there's other options for her, bro. Just remember that.
Yeah.
Beat her up if you want to, nigga.
Again, I think it was a me and her hit before. I'm just saying hi to an old body and as well as a colleague in the industry. Like
So
that we've
we-
been around for a
Right.
long time. Like, yeah, we're good friends. Like
So we all
Right,
agree
right.
they both had sex, right?
I believe-
it's in the air. We can't agree to anything we don't.
Yeah,
have.
Michael
If
Ealy
there was
and
money
Megan
on it
had
and I
sex.
had to pick one to go
Ealy
with,
hit
I'm
that.
banking on he smashed.
Because half the time, like
Yeah. Multiple
every young
times.
black girl was like, "Damn, Michael Ealy's fine," and to be Megan Good in that situation, she fine.
Yeah.
Fine people are fucking.
If this was on FanDuel and I had
Yeah.
to make a bet plus 23 that she was, you feel me, like fucking Ealy.
Plus 23? I'm
The
definitely
parlay
taking that. I thought you were going to say like negative 150.
Oh, negative 150. I don't know how to do bets.
Like, if
Oh.
not,
I was
if
just
not,
getting
like I
mad.
said, he on Unk status then.
My fault, I'm
And
not
that's
a
what
gambler.
that hug was. Like Unk status, I taught you the game, like of
Right.
acting and business, like
Oh, like how the
that's
grandmas
true.
and grandpas.
Nah, because I'm
and
gonna be
kissing each
honest.
other.
Like, if
Game,
I pulled
alright.
up and Morgan Freeman did it, I'm not gonna be like, all right, like
Morgan,
I'm
don't
tight.
sleep on Morgan, B.
he get
What
pussy.
about
We
Leonardo
sleeping on
DiCaprio or
Morgan.
Albert
If I'm
De Niro?
Jonathan,
Morgan be
Rob De
sniping.
Niro. How you say his name? Rob De Niro.
Rob De Niro, yeah.
Al
Al
Pacino just
Pacino?
had a kid, or Al Pacino. One of them had a kid, right?
Both of them
Both
just
of
had a
them.
kid
They
in
just
the
had a kid.
80s.
These
What
bitches.
was just had it
What if
was
one of them
Robert.
grabbed your girl like that?
I mean, yo, man.
Well, I know how you rock.
He on Grant
Put
status.
your
then.
hands
He
on
like-
it. He's Italian now, so what would you do?
He said, "Yo, man,
Nah, at that
Hands on
point,
that was
it.
crazy."
if it's Robert De Niro at that point, it's on my girl. Like, you like old niggas? Was that what you telling me? You like old niggas?
So what? He just palm your whole girl's cheek, like both
Yeah.
hands.
You know they get a little frisky too,
Nah.
and they start talking a little crazy. Ooh,
He said,
why
old
you let
guys.
that young man come over here with a little retirement plan?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
that shit crazy, man.
Hey,
As long as it's not Nick Cannon picking up my girl, I don't give a fuck.
Why Nick Cannon? Why you went
He
straight to
gonna add
Cannon?
I
to
said
the
as long as
roster.
it's not him.
Oh, shit.
I'm,
Cause Nick gonna add it to the roster.
Exactly.
That's why.
I'm be like, what he do? He picked me up. Oh, she's pregnant.
Exactly.
Fuck.
She's the 27th baby mom.
Yeah. Damn, and last month, he was already at the 14th. Like, damn. He done doubled up during tour.
Doubled
Niggas
up.
on week increments.
Yeah, that's crazy. We're
That man
wilding on
does not like
celebrities.
condoms.
Nah, man.
I
I
don't
don't
think he
either.
likes
I'm gonna be
condoms.
honest with it. Cut that
Yeah.
out. Cut that out. Oh,
I
shit.
think he clearly has like a plan though. Like I don't think like he necessarily doesn't
Please
wear
cut that out.
condoms. I think he has like frozen sperm, and
Yeah.
then he kind of like injects them while they're sleeping. Like Cosby did it with the drugs, but he does it with
shit.
semen.
With
He's
semen.
inseminating
Yo,
in
that would
sleep.
make a lot
Yeah.
of sense because I mean,
It's
damn,
like,
like,
bro,
you going out once, been
that's
like,
a plan, bro. 12.
like,
That's a pattern,
Is he
nigga.
planning these babies?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
There's something that's happening here. Like, nigga,
he hitting them up like, hey.
he can literally run his own like fucking council.
You got a remote
Yeah.
control.
He got enough family
Yeah,
members for the
injected,
first
he
Thanksgiving.
just
Like,
push
you feel
a
me?
button.
He's just always like, oh, I don't have a condom. Sorry.
15.
Yeah. I mean, but I'm good though.
17.
I'm clean. Like,
Yeah.
what? Like, I don't know, man.
Y'all gotta please cut out that condom thing.
So shout out to
Yeah, my fault. Sure.
happened?
Nah, it says, I don't know if it got picked up on the audio, but I said I made a condom joke that I don't think my girl would like.
what was the condom joke?
Huh?
What was the
Should I
condom?
say it again? Are y'all definitely gonna cut it out?
We're not, but
You know, right? All right. So hopefully, if y'all got it, y'all got it. If not, damn, they're gonna go back now. Fuck it. It's all right.
You might as well reiterate it. Just to
Yeah,
make sure.
y'all here when y'all. I don't want to make it too
I
clear.
was, yeah, that's funny.
My fault, man.
You got a whole
alright.
outlet. He about to just cross that shit out right now.
Yeah.
I'm be sweating like
Speaking of multiple baby mothers.
yeah, right.
Nah, but seriously though, would you guys, if you were like not like in a relationship committed, but like you texting, y'all, you feel me? Y'all not really on like committed relationship terms, but y'all fuck with each other. Y'all be like, yo, you trying to raw dog?
You texting the girl you talking to, you trying to raw dog?
Say that one more time.
Yeah, because
Would you text a girl, hey, you want a raw dog?
nah, I don't think so. That shit don't sound smooth
That,
at
I
all.
was gonna say, it don't sound
Let me
like, it don't
ask you
sound like
this,
my
can you get it
lingo.
off?
No
Can you get that
risk.
off though?
Well, you think like, oh, like
If it's the first time,
Yeah.
was
If
the
y'all was
first
to say it
time.
like, hey, want a raw dog? Like, how would you say that to get it off? Like, what's your
oh, like
flex?
how would I translate it to actually?
Yeah, that's a better question. Do that.
Okay. Well, to answer your first question, hell no. I wouldn't be able to do it because I would be like, damn, I'm definitely gonna get curved in my head.
Yeah.
Then again, you know, Michael Ealy, I don't know. Maybe he
If she's only on fans or like, you feel me? Only fans, I might fuck around and just.
Oh, she's like an OnlyFans person, like.
No, but if she's, I said if she is, but if she's not,
Oh,
nah.
okay. Yeah, nah. My translation would probably be like, I don't got money for no protection.
How you texting your girl you want a raw dog in basic terms?
Oh yeah, I'm be like, no condom, sorry.
Be like, yo,
Nah, matter of fact, I'll be like, you on the pill?
yeah.
I'm gonna have to
or
hit
they
her with
gotta be
the
settled with it. Right?
Yeah.
I'm allergic to latex and lambskin's so expensive. I can't.
He said my
Yeah.
dick too big, it breaks out every time, so just take it.
I mean, listen, you might deal with other issues.
I be like, yo, your pussy too dry anyway when I hit it with the condom, so it burns the rubber off and makes a hole. So let's just raw dog.
And I'm allergic to lube.
at that point, you could just said the last part.
Like nigga, just say you just want to fuck around. You just, what the hell you talking about?
Nah, honestly,
She gonna look at you like this. Nigga.
yeah, honestly,
just-
like
Your pussy dry.
honestly, I wouldn't even mention it.
Nothing.
I'll just
do
pull
it?
up. I'll just pull up.
I don't even got
Completely,
that.
yeah. I'll just pull up, let it get down to it, so it get right to the moment where it's like she ain't gonna want to turn back now and be like,
Oh, I know what you do.
Oh,
He eat it first, and then he starts slowly
Like, yeah.
inching up,
You
and
hit
then
the
slide
knot.
in.
You hit the full naked make out and then just poke. And then be like,
Yeah,
well,
just like Lotto. You feel me?
You say that?
hello.
You feel me? Y'all some
He
freaks.
said, if she wet in there,
Hey, y'all brought this subject up.
Did we?
Hell yeah.
Oh, actually, he did.
Nick Cannon brought it up.
Nick Cannon.
They can't brought it up,
The
yeah.
other day we were at the Puerto Rican parade, and he asked me, he was like, "Hey, like, would you ask your like a girl like, hey, do you want a raw dog?" Like, I'm like, nigga, what? You can't get that off, nigga. What? That shit crazy. So
You have to be a little more subtle.
Yeah, for me, I think if I were to get off, like,
You might end up in cuffs.
translate that differently,
Huh?
I think I would be like, hey, listen.
Really
So
loud.
about the trip to the store, I forgot to go to the store, and the store's closed.
Mm-hmm.
You doing this or not?
That's smooth.
I don't have.
But
Wait,
if it's-
better yet, you at the parade, right? You said you
Yeah.
asked somebody at the parade, so I'm sure it was like, so you at the parade. How are you asking the girl right there at the parade?
Hey, you want a raw dog?
Like, it's loud, boom, pound, dum, dum, dum. I can't do the
If I never met her,
Yeah, but
how
how
would
would
you
you?
want
That's
dog?
so lean. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, she right there. Like, yo, go ask her. Boom. How you doing it?
Because sometimes you gotta be bold. Hey, you want a raw dog? And then if she get offended,
Definitely getting
and
smacked.
then if she get offended, be like, no, I run a hot dog stand. Like, I'm trying to ask you if you want a raw dog.
You gonna get Bacardi thrown in your eyes.
You said that so nonchalant. He's like, you want a raw dog?
Yeah. Hey, you having fun? She be like, yeah. Like, what a raw dog?
Definitely getting smacked.
No, with mustard. I got a hot dog stand. Like, what?
That's a good cover up.
It's a hot dog
You want a
with
raw
a piece
dog?
of seed
No,
with
with
some
mustard.
mustard.
Alright. She be like, what? I be like, you want it raw dog? Or you want it cooked? I mean,
Yeah.
some people don't like it.
It's a hot dog with sushi on top. So it's like, you want a raw dog?
Yeah, like, nah, that's
She's like,
crazy.
you funny, nigga. You funny.
I would then just ask though, but I feel like I would ask like somebody who looks like crackheadish.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
I just
Because
be
I know
like,
they would say yes, and I just won't follow through with it.
nah, you just be like,
okay,
you want to
okay.
make $50?
you saved yourself with that last part.
Like,
don't raw dog a crackhead, please.
I'm not fucking crackhead raw.
Shit.
They're already
nah.
making bad decisions.
That's a fact. I just seen too
I
many
can't add on to
Worldstar
that bad
videos.
decisions.
Huh?
I can't add on to their bad decisions. I've made some of my own, nigga. I'm good.
No, we all got our fair share. That's
Yeah,
a
like
fact.
you ever
Just because they addicted to drugs doesn't mean they're not clean.
Yeah.
That's true,
They
but
can
if
still
you
have
walk-
addiction and no STDs.
Yeah, some of them
walk
might
in the
get
street
high and shower.
barefooted, nah, I'm pretty sure if you walk on the street barefooted, you done suck some dick for some drugs, or you you use one of the pipes and then the blood transformed. Like, it's different ways to get STDs.
Yeah.
They're a victim to themselves for 100%.
That's a
100%.
fact. Shout out to the people that do crack and just have a 9 to 5 and are going through it, and not even going through it. Like, they get through it, I should
You
say.
ain't
Like,
even
them
say
shits
anything.
impress me. That's a
shit
superpower. If I smoke crack, y'all niggas would know it.
So I just wake up, do a little crack, go to my 9 to 5, come home, pay my bill.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
smoke crack, boom, eat their lunch, watch some Netflix, and go. I'm like, you just smoke crack like it was a blunt? Like,
Yeah, people really do that though.
Yeah,
Like on
that's-
some regular shit,
yeah.
like it's like that shit is crazy to me.
That's how they
that
get
shit
good
scared
sleep.
me. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to start out the relationship light, so I asked about the raw dog thing.
Respect
So,
it.
Now that I know that you guys raw dog every single woman you come across, let's go to something a little bit more serious.
Uh-huh.
We came
So
to that
after the
conclusion.
raw,
Get to that conclusion. What did I say?
it's like, so after the raw dogging,
They're gonna
now
say-
you're in a relationship.
They're gonna stamp
Yeah,
it on
now
my
let's talk
resume.
about where us being in committed relationships. Like, how do you balance personal growth while you're in a committed relationship? How would you go about that? Anybody can go.
Personal growth in a committed relationship, how do
For
I
you.
balance it?
Yeah.
I mean, it'd have to be that I was already doing something annually for myself and I'm continuing that throughout the relationship and not like just getting wrapped up in us. You know what I mean? Like, not getting wrapped up in the relationship and staying consistent on my goals and what I wanted. I feel like that's how you balance it, is you never stop. You keep it going.
I agree. And with that, also too, like the first step for me would be like choosing the right person to like to understand that and like actually be like supportive and see that you like, shout out to Shorty.
Yeah.
You know, she support what I do. So if I'm, you know, if I'm working, I'm doing something coming up here, you know what I'm saying? It's not, she's not looking at it like, oh, it's not one of those, oh man, I can't tell her because I know it's going to be a fight. Like, oh, I know she's going to feel away if I'm out to this. And like, she know I'm working, like,
She
oh,
gives
you
you
doing
that
your
free
thing.
space to actually let you grow and
And
kind of
with-
like do you.
Exactly. And with that, it makes it a lot easier and less stressful because,
Yeah.
you know, you don't really got to have that stress of like, all right, I gotta balance it. What you still do. I'm not saying you don't gotta balance it, but it's just like it's an easier balance than for somebody
having a
is.
mature woman who's conscious of who she is and knowing what she wants as well.
Yo,
You hear what he said about you, babe?
You see that, Rahh? That's how you do it, not scripted. That's how you do it, not scripted.
Big facts. The way he said it, like, I love my girl. Like, I was like, oh shit.
Well,
She's the best everything in the world.
Oh, and she's the greatest ever too that
Yeah.
I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
I forgot that part.
Yeah,
I mean,
facts. He wrote that part down.
yeah.
Nah, I like definitely what you like to piggyback off of what you said. Definitely being strong within self and like kind of like knowing your purpose. You get what I'm saying? Because even I feel like with any chick, if you become too enthralled with her, you kind of lose that mystique. You gotta still have that your own ambition. You get what I'm saying? She still has to kind of look up to you. You get what I'm saying? So
Amazing use of the word enthralled.
excuse me.
It's an amazing use of the word enthralled.
Yeah, the Carlton.
Love a little herbologist around here.
Nah, facts. But in all honesty, though, I think the most important part is before getting into the relationship, knowing how to personally grow and evolve by yourself. Because once you do that, once you get the woman, like you said, you'll find that woman who kind of like covers the things that you need to help that grow even further. You feel me? Like support what you can't see in that type of sense. So before developing your personal growth within the relationship, you have to first develop one for yourself, and then you have to build a teamwork, build rapport within that relationship as well, in order to establish certain spaces for either of you to grow separately and together. You feel me?
Right.
But as far as like now, when we see that these things, I feel like it was a topic of discussion, is because I feel like when you're in college, you get that rush, that sexual rush. You go from woman to woman, like you get that urge to kind of like gravitate and stay with them, but you don't necessarily see what that necessarily comes with as far as the distractions towards what you were mentioning, towards your actual goals. Or have you, before even entering sexual relationships with your woman, have you discussed with your own self what you want to do out of life, what you want in a life, to make that clear, make sure you're setting boundaries of what she can and can't cross, or what you're bringing to the table? Have you made that decision? So how can you personally grow within a committed relationship if you haven't necessarily committed to yourself? So who's going to be able to lead that relationship? Somebody who's lost within their ways, or somebody who's going to actually put you to good use, which is 9 times out of 10 going to be who? The woman.
Yeah.
You don't know what you want to do with your life, right? So, all right, let me put you in your place then.
No, I hear that.
So how I balance that, constant communicate, like girlfriend, your wife, your companion should have a certain level of like, not super popular, but like a social group. You feel me? Like certain, like she's not always on you. Like you said, leave a certain level of mystique. Like, I see you every day, just sit here on the couch and do nothing, or like, nigga, you said you was gonna do this 20 months ago. It hasn't, and now you still want me to suck your dick the same way, cook for you, do this, but you're still at the same level. Find something that you want to do and stick with it. Don't make these like fucking these dreams and make it all sound good, and then when it's time to execute, nigga, it sound good, but it don't look good, or it's nothing to look at.
Nah.
So
speaking of that,
commit to yourself first before you commit to a relationship, so you can grow in a healthy way.
That's it. I like that. Yeah, I renege on what I said before. Finding a good woman is supposed to should be the second thing. The first thing should be
personal growth.
You know, starting to engine yourself
Can't
first.
be with a woman if you're not right with self.
Yeah.
And when you take that step, what ends up happening is conflict. What ends up happening is like, all right, now you figure out through certain dialogues or certain actions who and how they are in certain situations and moments, and it doesn't necessarily like coincide with your belief, your course, or how you would react in that situation or whatever. So it's just easier and simpler to avoid it beforehand, to get to know yourself first, so you know, and then doing that. But that comes as me, where I'm older now, so like that's just how I think and feel now. Like I've learned from my mistakes now. I'm not gonna just keep doing the same shit, fucking some random bitch and be like, oh, let's start a relationship. Oh, because she got a fat ass and blah blah blah.
It's molded you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The fat ass helps, but you know.
Yeah. That was actually a good one. I like that one.
Yeah, that was good.
But we're gonna stick on the last relationship topic, which is how has your past relationship shaped your current view on love?
I think for me, my past relationships made it more realistic, in my opinion. I mean, the more you grow, the more you realize like love isn't the only thing that's the most important in the relationship. It's personal growth, working on yourself, working on both of you together as a unit as well. Like, as well as just realizing like a love language and what you need to do to provide for someone, or what you want someone to do to provide for you or cater to you with what you want. Like, I know like past relationships, there wasn't as much like a constant need for touch and physical touch. And I was someone that, you know, was major on heavy on, you know, physical touch for showing admiration and love, but as well, like you realize you have to give someone space. And I've grown to want space myself when it comes to like certain aspects of my life, or just even like, you don't have to hug up on me all the time, like, you know?
Yeah. No, I get that. I mean,
So you're like, your view now is like you're kind of like, you like being lovey-dovey, but it's like there's a battery to how much you can handle.
It's the same as a social battery, yeah.
All right.
I get that.
So how's that?
The love goes anywhere, like, but I'm just saying, like, you need time to reset to yourself always. Personal me time is great time.
All right, Reg, how has your past relationship shaped your own current views of what love is?
It kind of like relates to like what we were talking about last, kind of just always have something for yourself in a sense of just what am I trying to say? Don't be too enthralled. Like, hey, I love using that word again, right?
Yeah.
Because he smiled. Like,
So your past relationships taught you not to be
just like
wrapped up in the relationship.
You just don't get too wrapped up in it. You still have your own life to live. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And it's just like, yeah, man, just take it a day at a time.
Yeah.
I'm not really the guru.
Have you guys made that mistake though?
With like being too and with just as women in general, bro. Once you're hella invested like that, bro. Like when you're too on a chick, bro. It's just it's too much.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's just it just pushes her away. You get what I'm saying? I've never been head over heels and crazy about a chick when after like on 100% she was like turned on by that.
Yeah.
It's usually
It's like,
it
That
usually gives
happens deeper
creep
in the
vibes.
relationship.
yeah,
though.
it's just like I don't know.
You could be in a room with 10 guys and they're all on her, but she's gonna go after the 11th dude that walked in that's not paying attention to her.
Exactly, I'm not.
I agree.
Yeah. I kind of always had that. So plus I'm a very nonchalant guy. So
So I walk in the room like, I don't give a fuck.
Said I'm good.
I don't give a fuck.
What's good? You want a raw dog?
I don't care if we do it though.
I'm just saying, like,
You feel me? We here, but we not here.
What about you? How do you think your past relationships have shaped your future of relationships, or the one you're in currently?
I mean, honestly, I can say that, like, I don't know if this answers it, but it's kind of like a different form of it. Like, my relationship now made me realize, like, I was never in love before. Like, I was never really in love. Like,
How shaped how you view love, and now you've realized what love is.
I literally realized what, like, actual love is. Like, making somebody, like feeling like a love for somebody that's, like, as if, like, they was, like, nah, that's gonna sound weird. I was not gonna say, like, your brother, your sister, but you know what I mean? Like, it's like a love that no matter how mad, it's unconditional, yeah.
Where's
It's
the
like,
ring at?
huh?
Where's the ring at?
I ain't gonna lie, that shit on layaway, and I got about another couple years before, babe. That one's been taking long, but I'll give you the one out the 25-cent machine, you know, like
Hold
just
it
for the
down.
symbolism. But yeah, you know, I ain't
Nah, do it right. You got this.
but yeah, nah, I gotta
Hopefully
get
we
it.
invited to the wedding.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, you definitely would be,
gonna pot
honestly.
at the wedding.
Yeah, if you see me, I'm not the type of guy when it comes to planning and shit.
Yeah.
So like, You
Your
would
girl
have
gonna
to
be like,
see
"We
it
not
on my
family."
story and be like, "Yo, where's the invite?" Then I got you, because I'm not the type to be like, "All right, who am I sending out the?" Like, he won't even get an invitation.
Yeah,
like,
that's
but
crazy.
you know, it'll be short. It'll be like,
homie?
"Are you inviting Reggie?" And I'll be like, "Oh yeah, he's definitely on the list. Put him on the list."
Yeah.
But I'm not to tell you know to go, but you definitely be But yeah, nah, that basically showed me like all them other times I was saying love you and like, oh, I'm gonna get her food because I love her and this and that. It's like, nah, I ain't really love that bitch.
Yeah, that's
And I don't
crazy.
mean to say it like that, my fault. Like, but you know,
Nah,
to
just
anybody. But
like
I ain't
you
really,
said,
I ain't really
realize
love you
what
like
love is.
that. I just thought I was going through the motions. And,
Nah,
you know,
but the way like my past relationship probably I wouldn't say help, but shaped my like current views of what love is now. It's my I want to say like before, like very early in my 20s, all the way up until now, I was probably extremely promiscuous. So I didn't necessarily take the time to necessarily get to know them, but I took the opportunity and ran with it for as long as it can. So now knowing that, I realized I never really knew what love is. I just was crazy for love. So now I'm looking to be in love. And I think I was at one point, but I think now my current love is like, in order to get that again, I got to get me right, because I lost that love because I was never right for the relationship to begin with, and it was too late for me, and I basically fell in love with a flaw.
Now your current love is personal growth.
Yeah, my current love is loving myself first before putting my all in women, and then finding that woman who finds that balance for the future. So my past relationships taught me more lessons than blessings, and it's to prepare for the future queen to come.
I respect that. I like that.
Yeah,
I should sounded like a Shakespeare ending.
I try, man. I've been trying to flex and say like certain cool
Nah, but
shit
that's
on
some
the
real
pod,
shit though.
but I just feel like it's probably not gonna work.
Nah, that's some real shit you said. Hell, own that.
Yeah, bro.
That shit
Chicks
was
is
real
definitely gonna
shit.
like that. Like,
Yeah.
it's so deep and emotional.
Yeah, you better.
Nah, I feel like everybody has like a certain thing, and I feel like for the podcast, but I feel like for me, mine is like not the positive one. It's the needed one, but it's not the positive one. Like,
I mean,
I don't know.
Listen, it's an entertaining one. It's all entertaining. You gotta have
Yeah,
different
I'm
aspects and
doing my
different
job.
opinions. So it's
Yeah.
like if you were agreeing on everything, if you were just saying simple shit,
Yeah.
you know.
We get it.
I have like strong opinions. I like to say funny shit. I just like having good conversation. I think it ends up working out.
I'm kind of similar in the same aspect.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
We're trying to be more constructive, DK, but we still trying to show out and pop out and show niggas that we still
Yeah,
we
I'm
still
giving
a
my
little bit
honest, true
sporadic.
thoughts that some people will be afraid to say. That's all it is.
Yeah. But we actually are entering the final quarter of our podcast, and this is how you know we actually introduce it by talking about who your spirit animal would be.
Okay.
So we don't have one, but we have two people here, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to guess their spirit animal right now on this podcast. All right, so I'm gonna just start from left to right for you, Mr. Reg.
Is this something I should know, or y'all gonna tell me what it is?
I'm just gonna tell you what it is.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're giving it to me?
Yeah.
Is this official, or is this like self-proclaimed? Like
Stamp this right
stamp?
now.
I bet.
All right. Yo, I'm sorry, but welcome to my family. You give me gorilla vibes. 100%. Ooh, 100%. I see you in Tarzan doing the beat with me. All right?
Kurt check.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And
You
Just know the Gorillas had one of the best songs in Disney history
Yeah.
in
go sing it.
Tarzan.
What's the song?
I don't remember. I just remember the instrument playing. They all sang together.
Yeah,
that shit was hard. That was hard. It was one of that character. It was that exact character too that started it. The funny one. You don't remember?
It was Rosie
Talking about
O'Donnell.
Turk? Yeah, you just call her Rosie O'Donnell. That was a woman that played her.
Nigga, I'm talking about
That's
the
a
animal.
female. That's a female.
But there's a male animal in there though. I'm not
No,
calling
you
it.
gotta, you
there's
gotta,
a
you gotta
few.
get the name.
Kerchak
You gotta
was
get
the male.
name.
That was the leader.
That's
of
the leader.
pack.
Yeah, you get the Kerchak vibes.
Okay,
Kerchak.
okay.
Kerchak. I'm gonna Google him.
Gorilla
That was on
vibes.
Tarzan,
Yeah.
nigga.
Not Kerchak. I don't know who that is.
That was the
Nigga, that was his
Tarzan's
stepdad.
dad.
Oh, okay. All right.
There was the guy. Well, not the guy, but the gorilla that led
He was
the
like
gorilla.
the adopted father.
He was
yeah.
the stepdaddy.
Yeah, or
Adopted
father-in-law,
father,
whatever you want to
He
call.
wasn't the one that was there, but he was the one that stepped up.
Yeah, he was the foster.
He was the one that popped up.
Yeah.
He didn't really step up. The nigga never liked him.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm very anticipating what I'm about to get.
Yeah, it better be some ill shit too. Go ahead. Better be some ill
Gorilla was
shit.
dope.
Go
Gorilla
ahead.
was good.
It's creative.
I miss Harambe. I
Go
miss
ahead.
Harambe.
He's next.
You're the first gorilla on the pod that I gave. If
That means you're the
helps you.
strongest nigga that's been on here.
Word.
Very powerful person. Have you gotten gorilla before? Do you want me to switch it up?
Nah, you could. If I'm a gorilla, I'm a gorilla.
Switch it
bro.
up.
Nah, that's his happy face. That's his
That's his
happy face.
disappointed
He's
face.
ecstatic.
Like, that's his I'm ready to go now
Yeah,
face. Like he's like, all right. But you do give me giraffe
I knew it
vibes.
was coming. I was thinking it was gonna be a light skinned animal, and I was
Light
thinking
skin giraffe.
I
Yeah,
always said zebra, so I feel that.
zebra's
black,
crazy.
white?
You don't give you don't give me black and white vibes. You don't got the stripes.
Nah, okay,
you got
okay.
the tall legs.
Nah, I said zebra.
Yeah, I'm
'cause
tall.
I think of Madagascar. Remind me of the zebra.
Oh, from Madagascar.
Chris
That's
Rock.
funny. That's that was Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Oh, he was a zebra. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, Chris Rock was the zebra. The guy from Friends.
Who's the giraffe though? That's
the
what
guy
I
from
want.
Friends?
Yeah.
Ross.
That's right. Okay, I'll take
Yeah.
that.
That's not Homie Who Passed. That's Matthew.
Yeah, that
David
was
Geller.
Chandler.
David Geller or some shit.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
his,
it is David Geller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I'm sorry if you were disappointed. I'll get back to you on a better one.
Nah,
But
yeah, let me
as soon
get
as
it.
I
Let me
saw
get
you,
another
you gave
one.
me gorilla vibes. But if you don't want to be a gorilla, tell me yours.
Nah, I ain't got. You supposed to tell me. That was the part of the game.
What would you give yourself?
You're the first disagreement, nigga. Like, you're
I
the
think
first
they
one
all
to disagree.
disagree. You called Joe Rock a skunk. Like,
Nah, he was valid. He definitely looked like a skunk.
So
Oh,
what
look
was-
like a skunk. I was gonna say, was he boofing or like? how you acquired a skunk? That's the first thing I'm thinking about. That
His
must be
dad looked like Pepe Le Pew. Like it
Oh,
was an
shit.
exact replica of him from Looney Tunes.
So
damn.
what was y'all spirit animals? It was
Ape.
which one?
I'm an ape.
it's me.
Rob is the lion, and he's the fox.
Gotcha.
When you see our intro, you'll see.
Okay.
Got
Is
a
it
little-
ape a monkey? Isn't it
I
ape
gotta
a
get a
gorilla?
cool picture like that too. Then if
Ape's
I'm
a
gonna be a
chimpanzee.
gorilla.
I'm a chimpanzee.
Oh,
If I'm a gorilla, I gotta get a cool picture.
I think
like
that one is your cool one.
Nah, that's a chimp. That's
No, this one to that one.
It gotta be a fly joint.
Is that a chimpanzee too?
You gotta have like a leather
these are
jacket or
chimps,
something.
Yeah, I like chimps, man. That's my favorite.
I ain't gonna lie. To answer your question at the very beginning, that was my That ended up being
Yeah,
my
to
favorite.
me that's my favorite.
Yeah,
It's nice.
yeah, yeah.
Art.
Yeah, I think for
I
sure.
think, I think art is
Being
bullshit.
things.
I going to get back to you, but the other one is not good. It's a walrus.
Which one?
Your second spirit animal would be a
Oh,
walrus.
that's the
Would
alternative.
it be a what?
A walrus,
A walrus?
Yeah, walrus.
What? Why a walrus?
because I feel like you'll be good for both inside the water and outside the water.
Gotcha.
I get that. I get that.
I can't swim.
Nah,
You can't swim?
Even my thing. I
Nah.
can swim. I ain't nice like a walrus though. I say
They don't. Yeah, they are type nice though.
Yeah.
All right. Awkwardly moving on to the next segment.
Yo, that's funny.
That was a fail.
Speaking of wanting to be things,
Nah, for real. If you were like a kitchen or office or a school appliance or supply, like what would you be?
y'all
You,
gave this any thought?
Shit.
I wouldn't want to be in the
Just-
drawer the whole time, so I'd have to be a knife, definitely a butcher knife.
Mm,
At least.
And
a lot of cutting.
a lot of cutting.
I can't be in the drawer the whole day.
He said,
Blood
"Jason gonna need me."
He said, "I need to be the
Oh,
favorite
Michael Myers
knife.
actually.
I'm gonna be a famous knife, definitely. Whatever.
A knife?
Chicken. I'm gonna be a serial killer's knife, whatever. But I'm gonna be active.
I like that.
Be active. I like
Be
that.
active.
What appliance would you be if you were a
And
supply?
wash daily.
Alright.
And you said, where is it? Like
Could be
anywhere?
kitchen, school, office supply, any type of supply. What would you be?
I'm gonna go with an AC. 'Cause I'm a cool
AC.
nigga. An air conditioner. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with a video recorder, like a security camera type of thing, or the one that you see like a whole bunch of screens, and I'm just like the god one of all of them.
I like the God monitor.
Yeah, or the one on the moon.
Boom.
For me, I honestly felt the same way. Like, but I didn't think AC. If I had to be anything, if I had to be an appliance, I'd be a fridge. It's like you just cool all the time. While everything else is hot in the kitchen, everything going on. Like I'm just cool, calm, collected, just running right there.
That shit get dirty for a while too.
Hey, sometimes
It depends what house you're being a fridge at. Because if you're in a rich home, you good. But if you in like Section 8 house, you assed out.
Sometimes I eat junk food, so
Yeah,
I got
right.
like bad shit inside me either way. So sometimes you gotta clean it out, you know. So
I feel you.
Yo, that's like wow.
I
Yeah,
thought about this.
yeah, that was a
I like
yeah.
that.
Nah, that was
Yo,
a
bro,
great
do not
analogy.
give him more than 30 minutes to think because he would literally win a Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah, you say
Swear to
some
God.
intricate shit.
Or he's like, yo, bro, it's like he's off acid 24/7 sometimes when talking to him. This is how like deep it gets sometimes.
Who would you be?
I said a faculty couch in a school, I guess.
Like in a teacher's lounge.
Teachers lounge, words. I can
You'd
hear
rather
all.
be a faculty couch than a gorilla. But all right,
It's crazy.
all right, fuck it.
Getting sat on by the gorilla.
Yeah,
side.
but sat on used instead of own the jungle and run shit. They want to be sat on. What the fuck? Used, fucked on.
I thought you would have been on
gossiped
your Tarzan shit. Why you look more like Tarzan if anything? Like why?
Nigga,
I
I'm
gotta be
Ape
the
Loso.
gorilla?
I got it.
Like,
Like, I am the ape.
I don't get it,
To
man.
each his own. We let it go. At least we know what we'd be.
Right.
What would you say? Like the couch? You know what couch would be important though? That's if you were that 70s show couch. Like a couch that was actually on a set of an actual series. That would be dope.
What's the
But
most,
just like a teacher's couch, I'm like,
I'd be Monica's couch from Friends. You know what I mean?
Why Monica's couch?
They were always at the
yeah, that's dope.
Oh wow.
I'd be the Blues Clues couch.
Yeah.
Get to find
Wow.
everything. I got fucking objects that can sing and do shit.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a chair, maybe a love seat, but I'll give you that. That was
We're
a
gonna
good.
go.
If we go on furniture,
I'm gonna go OG then. I'm
Right.
gonna be Molly's chair from the big comfy couch.
oh wow.
Now you got all of us wanting
Is
to
that
be
the one with
chairs
the
now.
doll that always
You just
scared me as a
started
I
a
kid?
whole-
started it
Yeah.
off though. I started
You're
it
an
off.
inspiration now. Like he just did ass
damn,
got
I
us
am.
fucking with it.
Come on, guy. I would be.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
be
good
I'll
now.
be the couch from the Huxtable just because I want to see black people do good.
Want to see knock people out.
Yeah, and plus Felicia
That was a setup.
Rashad.
Nah,
was a
fuck it then.
setup.
I want to be Martin's couch then.
Oh wow.
Martin's couch. They have 5 seasons of great happiness. I wouldn't want to be Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
That fifth season wasn't because Martin and Gina weren't together.
It's because Martin they
Oh,
were together.
yeah.
They just weren't
On screen at the
together
same time.
On the, yeah,
They
exactly.
were like half and half.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like just
Horrible.
missing each other. Like on some, they try to
That
play it
shit
off.
was weird
Yeah.
as
It
hell.
was so weird.
After
It's
season
like-
4, it cut off. Like I feel like the last good episode to me was when was it season 4 when he had the cruise ship shit.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, with the
he
crazy
got
lady?
Love don't cost not love don't cost a thing. You got anything they can and shit now.
Fatal,
I know you're talking about Angel Reese.
Thin line between love and hate.
Yeah, Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
yeah.
Angela, that's her name, right? Angela Reese.
That might
Regina
be.
King.
No,
No,
nigga.
no.
She was in that movie in Angela Bassett.
But Angela
No.
Bassett. Angela
Oh,
Bassett.
yeah,
What's
okay.
that,
So
Angela
you not
Bassett?
talking? You talking about the one that played the crazy
No,
lady
that
on the
was-
show?
yeah, the one that-
That was the other lady. Oh man, she was in like.
She reminds you of
She's
Angela
like the
Yeah.
mom
Bassett.
of everything.
Her name is.
She was like a
Lynn
head of
Whitfield.
state. Glenn Whitfield, yeah, she was in head of state
Whitfield?
with Chris Rock. She
Yeah.
played like the.
That was the main character, the female
Love-
role
yeah,
for Love
the-
and Thin. Yeah,
The one who was the killer.
Yeah.
Who was like the
and she was on the Shy just now too.
Yep.
Yeah, all right. So,
Right,
yeah.
right, right,
right.
So who the fuck is Angel Reese or Angela Bassett?
I was saying Angela
Bassett
Reese
was
is.
in she was in
time.
that. Angela Bassett. You don't know who Angela Bassett is?
I feel
She's
like
the one
I
who
do.
played Tina Turner. No, you
She's
don't know.
played Queen Mother.
Oh, you should
I know.
know
That's
that.
Queen
Love-
Mother, Black
Um,
Panther.
Yeah, Black Panther's
Yeah,
one.
I know
Yeah,
you're talking
yeah.
about. That's who I thought that was the girl who played a thin line between love and hate, though.
No.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, I can't even. I never seen that movie.
But
Actually.
speaking of, TV content, you feel me? We already transitioned perfectly.
Right.
I'm happy because I feel like this is the first time all 4 members actually watched The Boys.
Right.
This is last season. It's not bad. I think the Soldier Boy one was probably the height of the show for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
But-
last season, right?
Superhero orgy, all that crazy shit going on. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah,
I think it's getting a little bit for me. It's getting a little too grotesque in a sense.
I agree.
I feel like they're just doing it for shock value,
Yep.
and it's just getting borderline just disgusting.
And
now.
not the story.
I appreciate
It's
what I'm
just
saying.
like
Yeah, they had me at the
It's
hand
like
and the
Euphoria
gills.
with superpowers.
Like that, I was like,
boom.
oh.
It's just you take it up a notch. It's like the dude. What was coming out of his
realism.
back? What's coming out of his
You're
back?
talking about
the Spiderweb. Web
yeah.
Weaver.
Yeah, it's
Web
just like what
Weaver.
the fuck is that?
That's his name.
Yeah, it was Web Weaver.
Shooting that shit. Then you got
He was shitting. He was mad scared. He was literally coming out his ass.
For real, that last.
What about the guy getting cummed on
crazy.
and all this? She's all tied up and shit. What was?
Bro,
It was just a
All right, let's start from the
this
beginning.
episode.
Yeah.
Let's start from the beginning of the most recent episode of The Boys.
Yeah,
The most recent episode I have not watched.
I've seen half of it, but you guys can continue.
Eminem survived. He got
he's
past
okay.
the heart attack thanks to A-Train. A-Train done found himself after saving his life.
He found Jesus.
God.
You feel me? He's definitely trying to make this transition, which I think was cool and pivotal. And I like how I feel like out of all the characters that are in Vault, he had the greatest character development.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone else in that. Maybe the Deep. The Deep has really good character development as well.
The Deep is always a piece of shit.
Huh?
Yeah,
The
he
Deep.
had funny
The
character
Aquaman guy?
development.
Okay,
Yeah, he has like good character development. When after he killed the squid, he kind of like started going bad. The black girl who got shot in her head. Remember that?
Yeah.
She ended up getting fired.
I mean, you can't say that.
Firecracker sucking this nigga
But
dick heavy.
hold on, you can't really say that the Deep had character development now in this episode when it's already
I'm
been
talking
4
about
seasons.
throughout the
No,
entire
I
show.
think throughout all of that, it's always been a facade. He's always been an asshole and a fucked up person. As I mean, when you really look at it, like
Oh, did he do something with
in this
Starlight?
in this like, exact episode, he literally tells her, "Fuck you! I'm not sorry for any of the shit that I did to you in the past. Like I didn't mean it. It was
Yeah,
all
but
for optics."
didn't he do
is still
something
a
with
piece of shit.
Starlight?
He just wanted to
Bro,
get
he
back
got-
into 7.
yeah,
That's all.
he
That was
tried
his
to do some
only
weird shit.
intention.
Yeah, he literally forced Starlight to give him head saying
Yeah, but
that
then
it
he
helped her
got
out.
then he left though. You feel me? Then he ended up having to go through a whole campaign to make sure he get his name back and shit
Man's
like
been
that.
fucking a squid. There's no character progress that is good.
That's
for him.
dope.
I think A-Train definitely
I
had
feel
it.
like Aquaman is not like every single mermaid. He's not being like, oh, it's a mermaid with a fat ass. You feel me? No, he's like, oh shit, that whale. She's the way she's screaming,
Got
the
mouth.
way she blow holes. You feel me? Like
You telling me Jason Samoa is
thinking.
fucking Free Willy?
That's what I'm saying.
Hell no.
King
I feel like that's more
Maybe the blonde hair
than other
Aquaman.
mermaids. You feel me?
Nah, yeah,
He said, maybe that nigga Arthur.
Maybe, oh yeah, the real Arthur Curry that was in there, the Legion
Nigga
of
said
Doom.
Arthur Dahmer.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly though, with this episode, I thought it was really dope. I also thought they robbed A-Train. Like, all the dope shit you see a speedster do, he literally ran through somebody. You telling me we couldn't see a Mach 5 punch through one of their stomachs?
Bro, they're really cutting budget for the last 2 episodes. I think that's what it is.
For
because-
A-Train, they cut the budget. Is what
Yeah,
I
but I'm
Damn.
saying for in
Because they
general
took-
because they're not. It's not that episode, and a lot of the
Homelander.
episodes is mad like slow. It's just little parts that's quick. They're really you can tell that the boys is really budgeting, and then they're gonna go all out within the last 2
I
episodes.
mean, they already said that they wanted to as well, like just have one more season and hopefully a movie. Like most
No,
of
this
the
is the
stars
last
have been
season,
saying
bro.
that. Well,
This
then,
is?
then
Yeah,
that's
this
what
is
they
the
said.
last
They're
season.
hoping
Oh,
This is the
for.
final season?
They're
Yeah.
hoping for a movie.
Then he wants to have a movie after. That's where Anthony. What's his name?
Yeah, Anthony Starr.
Anthony Starr, yeah.
Does that
Homelander.
ever work out? I
And
feel like
Mother's
these
Milk.
shows always say that and they just never happen.
I
If he
think
comes
they
out
could
with a
work.
Deadwood
movie,
did it.
that'll be hit.
Fargo did this movie first, actually. Never mind.
yeah.
Deadwood made a movie after, though.
Deadwood?
Yeah, that's a good
Bro,
movie. That's a good show.
I can't believe that
Emily.
shapeshifter actually took over Starlight, bro. That she got
Yeah.
through so smooth and then fucked
I was
Huey.
gonna ask you because the shapeshifter does the shapeshifter have like the memories of
That's
the
what,
shapeshifter?
bro. I actually asked you that the other day. I was like, "How do you know like all the things they were speaking on like
Yeah.
after you took her body?" Like,
I think that she just found the outfit, and I also think that she just put it on to try to look sexy, and I
Yeah.
think it was just coincidental. But Huey, Starlight got kidnapped, and Huey is in bed with the enemy. Who did you see the beginning of the show when the bitch was like ripping her face and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently she got they
got
were
the
all at a
Starlight.
bar, and then she basically switched and kidnapped Starlight, and then now I wonder what's gonna happen, bro, because I actually have no idea what's gonna happen now.
shout out to the boys.
Yeah, I feel like what's his name? Homelander. Him like ripping out the part of the like the human what was his
Webweaver?
name? Yeah, he just destroyed
That was
Webweaver.
dope.
I feel like that was an eye opener for Firecracker though. I feel like Firecracker did not really know what she was stepping
How
into.
brutal he was.
She thought like she can kind of manipulate him a little bit, like with her little milk titties and shit.
But now she realizes this Homelander, he could rip me in half by betraying.
At any time, at any moment, Homelander will fucking kill you. He is the most unpredictable character in the entire series of almost any series. You
wanted
don't
to,
know
he
what he's
would.
gonna do.
I mean, he's
You
a
just
great
know he's not
character
gonna do
for
anything good. You can
He's
bet
the
on that.
Superman of the
Yeah.
series.
He's the evil version of Superman. Like he's like the Red Hulk.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know who's worse, Homelander or the guy from Invincible.
Omni-Man? No, Omni-Man would
Omni-Man.
tear Homelander apart.
No, I'm talking about who's more evil.
More gruesome?
Yeah.
I still think Omni-Man is more gruesome.
I mean, Omni-Man's always had the mission alone to destroy Earth. Everything he's done is in spite of making sure there's no enemy for it to face him.
I'll never forget that scene in season 1 when he got teleported to another planet and he just destroyed that shit.
Planet up with one body.
Yeah, and then came back like ready for dinner. You feel me? Like
Made it look like that.
yeah, that shit was
people
crazy.
in half. Yeah, he's gruesome, bro.
He was wild.
Wow.
Yeah, that show is awesome. You watched that shit too?
Oh, hell yeah.
That last season was dope.
It was really good.
Before we get into like segue into that, because I could talk to you about Invincible for hours, because I started reading the actual volumes. I didn't read the comics. I just read the volumes. It gets crazier and crazier.
It gets
so
nuts, bro.
yeah, they might
I only
not
seen
finish
the
it,
first
though.
episode of the first season.
Fire.
Hey, it was fire. I ain't
But
gonna
it
lie.
keeps getting better. Season to me now,
What
after
season
the
are they on
second
now?
half of season 2 dropped, to me it was a lot better than season 1.
They're gonna take forever to finish the show.
Yeah.
How are they gonna finish the show at the rate that they're going?
I know.
It's taking like 3 years to finish one.
Yeah,
day.
last
what it
year they only came out with 4 episodes, and then they came out with the next 4 like this year. Like waited like 6 months for that. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And the show is
Chef's
top
kiss.
tier.
Right.
They
I
should
got
stop
that,
every
yeah.
other show and literally for Amazon originals and just budget this one and just make this one hit. This was the first show I would say that Amazon Prime got me to consistently watch a show on their platform.
Really?
On their streaming
I
formats.
could say that too. I never watched. Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, no, the boys came before, so I can say I was watching.
Nah,
yeah.
but I didn't watch The Boys yet. I didn't watch it until like there was already 3 seasons out already. I caught on until like 4. The last 3 seasons is the one that I watched like weekly. But The Boys already had it. Gen V, I didn't watch it until it was already like completely done.
Yeah.
So-
I wonder what they're doing with
But
that.
I saw Invincible.
That shit might be-
A coworker of mine, he was like, "Yo, this show, watch it." And then after that, I fell in love with it. Me
Yeah,
and
that
him
first
chopped it up.
episode had me hooked. I swear to God, if I
Yeah.
had more time that day, I would have bodied the whole season.
Yeah,
But I literally had to go in and I never came back to it. Like,
Nah, go
I'm
back.
gonna go back
And
to
you got
it.
2
Though.
seasons now.
That's crazy.
Fire.
Speaking of seasons, I was gonna say to go back to the boys. What would you rate the seasons?
Oh, season
Like from season 1, 2, 3, 4.
1 through 3 were a masterpiece to me. But I feel like the last season is that 3 because this is 4, right?
That's 4, yeah.
Yeah. So
Last season was really good.
yeah. So I would say I would put 3 first. I would put 1 second.
Yeah, that's
Then I would put 2 third and 4 last. This is the worst season definitely by far. But they kept it interesting enough for me to keep watching and looking forward to the next week. But compared to the material, what they came with, they just like what Reg said, focus more on the kind of like gaslighting part of it, like to get the shock value of
and
everything
shit. Yeah, okay. All right, good to know.
versus the actual story. And the story is actually really good.
No.
Yeah. But speaking of really good stories, last and final segment, guys. We are all House of the Dragon fans, bro. And this shit is getting fucking crazy.
Is it?
And last week I was like, yo, Sir Kristen, he was struggling with kind of coming to the realization that these dragons are the real deal. So it made him deciding that basically voting for Aegon to become king along with everyone else in the council to basically agree while Allison is just sitting there looking like, but what about me?
Nah, it's over.
That shit
Really get to the top when the whole war is because they don't want a female in charge. Like, bro,
Literally.
like, you're not gonna lead. You're not the one for us.
Yeah, dude literally told her that. Yeah.
They literally said, bro, you can't handle this. Like, you good with certain shit, but when it comes to war, dragon, fighting, like, this is not your bag.
Like House of the Dragon has been, I think, a great show. It's been great this season, and
Way better than The Boys.
And I definitely think like their last episode wasn't anything too dramatic, but it honestly just, like you said,
It was
showed
good build-up.
It showed good build up and showed how people's perspectives are starting to change on what should be happening and what's going on and what's the root of the problem. Like, I'm excited for the end season.
Like, the main thing that was really, like, pointing out to me, one of them was how when they walked the dragon head into the city, and then they were just like, yo, certain people, they were reacting negatively versus how the kingdom thought they would react. And I think what was cool is that at the end of the episode, Rhaenyra has this really important conversation with her son, and they're basically they're by last episode, you already know their castle, their team, they're down right now. Like they're down. So she's tight. She's reflecting. She's like, what the fuck do we do? And they come out with a far left, like a Hail Mary. And it looks like that shit really might work. Because apparently they do have dragons, but they don't have people to control the dragons, people in the air. So they found out a way that they said like other people within the generation that can tame the dragon.
Well.
So, and if they tame these dragons, the only concern is if they can take down Vhagar. As long as they can take down Vhagar, they can take down. She just wants to finally know. Rhaenyra wants to finally know what it feels like to actually rule with the power of like and might versus just like being that kind of like submissive person and peaceful person that her father like preached for a long time. And it's literally the exact opposite of Daemon. Now Daemon is like going through like the crack vibes. You feel me? Like he's just literally
he's hallucinating.
Yeah,
shit. He's bugging the
he's
fuck
going
out.
crazy. He's literally seeing shit. He's literally in one place and then looking somewhere else. Like his total environment is changing. It's fucking
I think
crazy.
there's a witch fucking with him. That's
The
just my
witch is
theory.
messing
Because
with
she
him. Yeah, the witch
has
is
been
fucking and fucking with him.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy if
Literally.
that
He
was
wilded
the
out
older
though.
one.
He
Could be. She
did
was like
something
1,000 years old.
What was it? He
Yo,
tried to rule
that
with the
could
dragon,
be.
and then the dragon. When he was like with the dragon, he was like, "Yo, either you fall and bend the knee to Rhaenyra, or I'm gonna like basically blow you fire away with this dragon." And the dragon was like, "Nigga, nah, let's go." You feel me? So he found a different way to go about it. Which is to threaten their women and their children.
I think that
wasn't what he wanted. He
didn't want to do that.
He told the people go do something, and that's what they did.
That's what they did.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, he thought like going in there as like Dragon Lord, like they respect him, but they're coming from like the old time, the ancient days, like with gods and all these other people. That like we don't look at you with fear. If you want to burn us. Like
I'm not gonna lie. The way Damien told him to go do it, though, I feel like he low key said it without saying it. Though
like,
he was like,
put the guidelines out there.
Yeah,
and Aegon was hyped, bro. He was hyped to be king.
Sitting, that's the most hype I ever seen somebody with a blank face.
Yeah,
he was just sitting there with that same little smirk that looks like a smile, but it doesn't look like he's smiling.
I mean, would you rather have a like super like tiny dick and be king, or a big dick and be a peasant?
Oh, that's a hard question.
Tiny
Actually, no, I'll take the king and tiny dick. Yeah.
The king and tiny dick.
You still gonna get that shit off.
This is how it looks like. This is how it's gonna look like getting head, bro. This is how it's gonna look like getting head. That's good head.
This is all I'm gonna see.
Cutting those blood.
Yeah, right there.
I'm cutting those bloodlines out. Anybody with a bigger dick than me in the kingdom, gone.
That's crazy.
Sorry.
He says he's cutting every guy with a big dick in the kingdom off, and it's only small dick niggas only
No
in his
more
kingdom.
bloodline.
That shit gonna be
He's basically saying that he's gonna cut off every single black person there. Like, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, House of Dragons next episode coming out next week.
I had a question about House of Dragons though.
Yeah.
Like, I thought Targaryens couldn't get burned or dragons couldn't get burned.
Can.
Word, did she walk through the fire? Did she not?
I mean, that was the whole thing about and then the brother got melted, and she was like, "Nah, he couldn't have been a real one because fire can't hold him." She was holding hot stuff, not getting burned. And I see the dude, so I'm like, "What does that mean? Like, who could get burned? Like, what's the rule with that?"
They forgot about
I ain't gonna lie, respectfully, either that's a miss up with the writing, or I totally don't know. Maybe there is an actual like certain bloodline. Like the people, you know what I think? The people who's truly supposed to be heir to the throne, they might have that.
Yeah, because you didn't see it happen to nobody else, but I seen a couple of them. The black one,
but he's heir to the throne though, and he got burnt and he fell.
But he wasn't supposed to.
Bloodline, it might not be. Yeah, it was kind of
that was
misunderstanding. Yeah, and even the black girl that was like technically a Targaryen, right?
Yeah. Anybody with white hair is Targaryens, or I'm bugging?
That's what I always thought. I don't know. I might be wrong. Is that what? Can you confirm that?
Targaryens or Viserians, something. I feel
they're
like
close to each other.
Yeah,
they're close to. Okay.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
I was just like, damn. I thought these dragon holders like were the ones that couldn't get burned by them. That's why they were so.
So which one y'all like so far? Like, are more entertained by the boys or the House of Dragon? For me, I'm
House of Dragon.
House of Dragon's been holding down.
House of Dragon.
House of Dragons. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I haven't watched the recent season of the boys, but overall,
What's the shock
shows,
value in House of Dragons is like history and shock value and just a well placed story.
You talking about House of Dragon? Was it shock value?
No, the boys
I
is
think
shock value. House of
sometimes with
Dragons
the
is
dick sucking
substance.
and the brothel and all that, it was a little crazy. But
That baby death.
yeah, cutting the baby head off.
Yeah.
That was pretty
Yeah, that
wild.
was
I ain't
wicked.
gonna lie.
That was
Yeah.
wicked. I was like, is that
They're
what we
really
doing this
brutal in
season?
that show.
That was pretty brutal.
And I think that's what holds down Game of Thrones is specific scenes that they throw in the middle of all this nonchalant, super calm, classy shit.
Yeah.
They just throw something extremely brutal or far left, and then that's what keeps it engaging because you really don't know when it's gonna come.
Right,
So that's why I really like Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon.
respect it.
Yeah, because bro, when I saw season 1 and that king died, that shit went so far left. I was like, what the fuck? Just seeing his head just chopped off on the
Yeah, that
floor
was
like
crazy.
that.
That
I was
was
like, what the fuck? And the Red Wedding after that, I was like, this is one of the best shows ever made.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yep.
I just never knew
that's
who
what
was
got me,
gonna
yeah.
die, what was gonna happen, what is going on. Like that shit was.
Those are the best
so-
shows. I don't
Yeah.
understand why half of these shows like make it so predictable that you know a
If they stay
character.
on too long, it gets formulaic. That's just the problem.
Yeah,
Any show that stays on too long, you got to keep the phone. Like Walking Dead, it kept on. Once you go past like 3-4 seasons,
after Glenn died, I was
you gotta,
good.
yeah, you got to change it up. And if you change it up too much, it changes from the formula.
Yeah,
Like, the
then
formula gets repetitive.
the original fans don't like tune in as
Yeah.
much, and then eventually just gets canceled.
God, man.
Yeah, man.
Wow, we are really smart when it comes to TV. We're really smart when it came to the trending news, relationships, music. We did our thing today, guys.
Yes,
I just want
sir.
to say thank you guys for for coming. It was very
Yeah.
last minute, but you came prepared. 5 P's, proper preparation prevents poor performance, and you did that.
Yo,
So appreciate
shout out
you
to
for
that,
that,
man.
Before we
Word.
leave,
Thank you
bro,
for
leave
having
your
us.
links. You feel me?
Yo.
And also leave one quote, each of you, one quote that you would like to leave for our audience.
Oh, I like that. That's what I do. Yeah, that's what I do.
No, you asked some gay shit. You was like dick in her ass or gun to your head or something. I forgot what you said. It was wild.
Oh, I know what you're talking
Get to
about.
your segment.
Yeah. You go for it.
I guess, yo, man, keep even with the highs come the lows. You get what I'm saying? So just because you at a low right now, don't mean you ain't gonna get back up. And always prepare yourself for them times where you ain't gonna be up. That's what I'm gonna
Facts.
say. But yeah, that's how I get some more quote.
And your social and links and stuff.
Social, you can find me, man, Ruger Reg on all platforms. Ruger Reg Films. It's on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. You get what I'm saying? Catch me. You can catch some comedy skits. You can catch some of my short films
And Mosaic Mindset.
and Mosaic Minds. You already
Mine, I'm
know.
sorry.
Catch me at Mosaic Minds Podcast. And he's going to give you the information for that real quick. Sikani.
My boy.
Yeah, Mosaic Mind Podcast on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all that. Go to YouTube preferably because that helps me out financially.
Yeah.
But you know, that's beside the point. But yeah, also the quote I would say is just wake up and go to sleep.
Wake up and go to sleep, ladies and gentlemen, as many times as you can because those times are limited.
That's a
Ladies
blessing.
and gentlemen, this is the Jungle Squadcast, all right? Be sure to tune
Yes,
into
sir.
next week's episode because it'll be 75 and the season finale of season 3. We thank you for your support, the love, the patience. Please continue to like, comment, subscribe, follow at Jungle Squadcast,
Yes.
the Jungle Squadcast, all right? On Instagram at JSC Network _ on YouTube. You could be sure to subscribe there. Check out Ape Loso's music on all platforms. We here, we there, and we everywhere.
And we out.
Yes, sir.
Boom.
Exactly.